Hey everyone!
Hey.
So like we said, we're doing something special. You'll notice that this is not like a real episode.
Yeah, there's no fancy intro this time.
No, it is, we are doing a special thing. Basically a riff tracks for, DmC Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
So we have the link in the description for the YouTube video is the cutscene compilation that we are going to be watching. So what's going to happen is we're going to do a countdown to start it, and then every hour or so, because it's a 3-hour video, we will pause and then we'll let you guys resync or stop listening and come back to it, so you have kind of like a break.
Should we maybe just post this up as individual episodes? Like 3 episodes instead of like one giant 3. I don't know. Maybe it should just be one.
I think it'll just be one big thing, and then people can just pause and pick up at their leisure, basically.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we will be drinking and on the go, Mark. I have poured myself my first shot of Fireball, and on the go. We're gonna hit that shit and we're gonna go. Sound good?
Yeah. So it'll be.
By the way, I have an Instagram now, and I posted a picture of my Devil May Cry survival kit. So you should come check me out on Instagram. I'm gonna do a quick promo right now. It's the same as my Twitter, which is radioinactivity, but because some fucking goon is camping on my name, I had to put a fucking underscore behind it instead of like my Twitter is just radioinactivity. But my Instagram is radioinactivity_. So come check me out. I'll post about video games and my dogs and shit like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay.
All right. So I'll do 3, 2, 1, and then go, and then we'll both hit play on go.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
And that's the first shot of the night. Oh, it goes down so hot. Okay. We're already off to a great start.
Yeah. At least it's got subtitles. I'm glad it's got subtitles.
Yeah, because I've got the volume down on my headphones kind of low. Wow.
God!
And I guess I know she's supposed to look... Oh my god, no, I can't. I already don't think I can do this.
No, you've gotta...
No. I already don't think I can do this.
There he is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Help me. Help me. Please help me to like... Oh.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's Dante. What? Is he supposed to look like Bruce Willis?
I don't know.
He look this is like the most aggressively like Xbox 360 era looking game I've ever seen in my entire life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is that, Gen 6? The Xbox 360 is Gen 6.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. I think it's Gen 6.
It is so aggressively this is really bad storytelling in general, too, with the whole a couple of days earlier. Like, why would you start with your fucking... Oh, God, I've seen... God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I think I'm going to die.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No.
Everything's great.
Are you sure?
I'm sure everything will be fine.
I'm gonna throw up. I already know who's behind that fucking mask, and I think I'm gonna, like, throw up. I don't deserve this. I've been playing Devil May Cry since I was a little girl. Literally since I was, like, 12 or 13 years old.
Sarah, listen, we're professionals in this podcast.
Are we?
Would you rather be playing DmC Devil May Cry?
No. Well, no, maybe. Oh my god, help me.
Oh, look! This game does the one thing that we wanted it, where we actually get to see Dante regenerate.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. God, of course it's... What? Oh, of course, because he's naked. Yeah. It's funny.
Look, it's everyone's favorite Devil May Cry character.
The nobody.
It's Cat.
What is she actually... Like... help me.
I'm doing my best here to be funny.
I know. I'm like in awe already of like how much I just hate the way this game looks and how much I hate the way like this is presented. So he's just like standing around naked in front of all these like people.
So he lives like, does he live like at the carnival? Like in a trailer, like inside the carnival?
Okay, the only thing, and we were talking about this the other day, on Discord, because we're always talking about shit on Discord, is that the only thing I like about this game is I actually think its level design aesthetic is kind of neat.
Yeah, I like the idea of Limbo.
Yeah, like the Limbo, I get it, because he's got a big dick. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna actually...
Alright, so hey, by the way, this is fun. Yeah? He is freeballing the entire game.
Oh, and then what are those? That's not leather pants, are they? No.
Those are jeans, but still, that's still
kind of gross, but help me. What was I saying? Level design. Level design in this game is kind of like the only neat thing. Like, just because, like, the cool, like, warped world look is really interesting.
That rebellion design sucks, though.
It's really bad. Oh, wait, there's gameplay in this one?
Yeah, I guess, like, there's, like, scene transition stuff.
Okay.
Oh, he says slam dunk like Nero does. Boo!
Boo!
You're not cool enough to say slam dunk.
Yeah, this is not... No. And not even, like, the design in the game is, like, that... You know, like, you'd want to hope... Like, you know, it's kind of like a Persona 5 thing. Like, there's a... Like, with the really bold text and shit. You're like, that's cool. But no.
I hate
the design in this. Ebony and Ivory in this game are awful.
They look terrible. Oh my god.
They're so like, I don't even know how to like articulate them. Like why they look so bad. Oh, No Escape. Yeah,
because they've got like this weird like organic look to them.
Yeah,
that doesn't look good.
And they're really not to be too overt with like the dick references here, but they're really small. That's a weird thing to say, but it bugs the hell out of me, and it's gonna sound... Hold on, I need another shot for this. It bugs the hell out of me, because again, not to sound too like I'm talking about someone's dick, but what makes what makes Ebony and Ivory in the original games so neat looking... they're huge.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're
big and angular, and they just look really cool. And look at these fucking things. They're like pea shooters. Fuck this game.
It's like, so I don't know if you remember like the beginning of Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Where you're in the cemetery, and Rodin is throwing you pistols.
Yeah.
And they're like really dinky, like generic pistols, and she's like really like she's like annoyed she has to use them for a while until she gets Scarborough Fair.
Right. It's like that. Yeah. It is like that.
Yeah.
This game is like, it looks like this. Like, okay, again, the amusement park itself is like a neat concept, but it's so 6th gen that it also just aggressively reminds me of BioShock Infinite.
Remember how we were talking about how DmC 2 plays like a Devil May Cry ripoff?
Yeah.
You know, this game looks like a Devil May Cry ripoff.
It does. It looks like a game that was trying to capitalize on Devil May Cry's success.
Like Dante's design doesn't look like a reimagining or a reboot of Dante. He looks like a Dante ripoff.
He does look like a Dante ripoff, and it's just like,
you know,
they can't even. Yeah. You first.
So, I hate that his code isn't pure red.
Yeah, I don't like. I would almost. We were again talking about this the other night. I don't think conceptually Dante and Virgin's designs are bad per se. Like, on paper, I'm like, oh, this is kind of a cool, like, more grungy punk rock character design. And I don't think... You could almost, with a few tweaks, make them fit in, like, regular Devil May Cry if you wanted, like, a really young Dante kind of character.
Yeah, like, if you want to do, like, a prequel to even 3, like, you can give Dante...
Where he's, like, 15... Oh, God, here...
here it is.
God, damn it!
Fuck this game!
Fuck this game!
Fuck this! Fuck this!
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, Tamim.
Fuck you, Tamim. And what's bullshit is, he does look better.
Yeah, he does.
Like, that's the worst part. It's like, oh, he actually kind of looks like this. That goes back to what I was saying. The design in this game, his character design itself does kind of look like a Dante design. Like, if the jacket was red and you had a few tweaks, then fine. But it's like everything else about it is so, like, the fact that it isn't red is right. It's all just like muddied and everything blends. Like, we're like looking at this, what we're looking at right now. Everything just kind of melts together into visual soup unless it's like really neon highlighted. And if the jacket was bright red, it would stand out more and be like, not too bad. But instead, we're stuck with this shit. What? Yeah, thanks, Kat.
So this is a nitpick I have where it's like this is just in general though, where it's like subtitles will display way before characters say the line.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I hate that so much.
Because it's like you're being like, I don't have like great hearing. Like, my hearing is fine, but it's not like ideal. And so like sometimes I need subtitles. And so if I have subtitles on, it's like, if you do it wrong, it's like I'm being spoiled.
Yeah.
In the middle of the game. Like, I know it's just like the line is coming up, but if you're like waiting for like a really punchy line or something and it pops up on screen before the voice actor's, like, if it says "I am your father" before like the stinger moment, you're like, "Aww, really?"
Wait.
Yeah.
Does this game not have a lock on?
No, this game has a lock on. At least I think it does.
Maybe the player just isn't using it because, like, it doesn't look like he's locked on.
I'm pretty sure it has a lock on. I mean, because I know that, like, the game is too easy, but the gameplay itself for DmC is not notoriously bad. I've never heard, like, a lot of complaints about the actual gameplay. It's just the everything else. Like, the gameplay is everything I've read in fucking, oh, you're clever. Anyways, all of the voice acting and stuff is what the problem is. I'm already feeling... I've had 2 shots of whiskey already. But, like, the tweaks they made to the gameplay is not the problem here. It's just too easy. That's the major problem with the game, is it's way too easy to get an SSS rank.
Yeah.
Like, you can get it without even really trying. And that's kind of the whole point of Devil May Cry, is that it's supposed to be kind of hard, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's like the idea of it is that it's like a challenge, you know?
Yeah. Oh, well. And yeah, also this whole, like, the change to Ava and Sparta, I think I hate it, maybe one of the most things about this game.
Making Ava an angel instead of just a normal human.
It's not the angel thing, like, fine, whatever. That's like an AU. You know, that's like somebody's fanfic, and, like, fine, whatever. But it's really more that Dante doesn't, like, remember her, because one of his most, like, endearing character traits in the original games is that, like, as much as he doesn't like his dad and doesn't like his brother, he, like, really loves his mom.
Yeah.
And that's kind of endearing.
God, Kat is so aggressively Western designed.
Yeah, she's just really aggressively bland, too. Fucking... Oh, I was really hoping we'd have a little bit more time before we met Virgil, so I could, like, like, get comfortable. But it's like, oh no, time to go meet Virgil right now, and I'm like, oh no, here we go.
See, this is the other, like, I don't know. Because, we were talking about, like, one of the appealing... We spent, like, a long time talking about, like, what year is Devil May Cry set in?
Right, right.
And then here's Fox News on plasma flat screen TVs on the internet, and...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's 2015 or whatever.
It's whenever this game came out.
Yeah.
So... Like... Sorry, I'm making another drink. If that's what you're hearing right now, it's me putting ice into a cup. Because I'm already like, I don't know if I can do this. It is so, bad. It's really ugly. That's probably, like, the weirdest thing to me is how ugly the character models look.
Well, it's a lot like we talked about for DmC 2, where it's like, this looks like a PS2 game.
Yeah.
This looks like if you mashed up, like, Infamous and... What was the other one?
BioShock Infinite?
No, not BioShock Infinite.
Way?
There was Infamous, and there was the other one where you played as a superhero.
Prototype.
Prototype, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like that, or it looks like a Tony Hawk.
Yeah, a Tony Hawk is about right. So, I was telling somebody on Twitter, when I make Moscow Mules, because I live in such a rural part, I'm not even listening, because I already know this plot. I live in such a rural part of America that we don't actually have ginger beer anywhere in town, so I can't make a true Moscow Mule. So, if you want to know, and you want to try what I try, it's ginger ale instead, with a splash of lime and vodka. Ah! Shit! I just spilled my drink in a rage. No! I can't... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
There he is.
Oh, and they did that fucking... Don't tell me these are the same voice actor.
No.
They couldn't. That's like...
That's not Virgil.
No. I mean, like, Dante and
Oh.
Virgil have the same voice actor, like that really shitty thing that some games do. Help me.
See, this also sucks because, like, hey, you know what's really important and why the Virgil fight is really cool in Devil May Cry 3? Do you know why Virgil's really cool in Devil May Cry 3?
Because he's a badass?
Because the first thing you see is Virgil kicking Dante's ass. Like, really hard kicking his ass.
It's literally the first thing you see in the game.
And it immediately sets up, oh shit, this guy's a badass, and I'm gonna have to fight him.
Yeah,
but here it's like
Virgil's out of me.
But here it's like, oh, Virgil's like, let's work together and be friends.
Oh god, help me. This design is so bad. It looks like Draco Malfoy.
It looks like... it's like I told you on Discord, he looks like a Republican.
He looks like a young Republican, like he's a member of his local college's Young Republicans organization.
Yeah.
And he, like, talks about how he raised him up on his himself up on his bootstraps with no help from anybody, even though he's got a rich daddy paying for, like, his scholarships and shit, He looks like the kind of guy who got into college based on his name alone.
Yeah. He's got a really important last name.
Yeah.
So
he's like an Esquire or something.
Dante and Virgin are both people that you hate in college for the opposite reasons.
Right, of course. Help me.
It's also... Here's the other question I have for you, Sarah.
Oh, no.
Why is this game called Devil May Cry?
Because brand recognition.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a shop.
Maybe he'll have one at the end of the game.
I
don't know
how God.
This ends.
It'll be like a strip club named Devil May Cry. Oh, no! Ah! No, he's wearing it! No!
I hate it! I think I'm going insane. Am I going insane? See, this is the other reason why I think it's a lot like BioShock Infinite but, you know, like, somehow worse, and I don't think Bioshock Infinite is very good, is, like, the weird kind of vaguely quantum nature of the demon world in this game.
Yeah.
Is like, boy, let's just lift a bunch of ideas from other better video games. And again, the Bioshock Infinite is a better game than this. And Bioshock Infinite is not good.
At least I feel, like, clean when I play Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, I feel dirty.
DmC is so vulgar and crass that, like, it's offensive on that alone.
He said, I like it rough.
You know? Like, yeah, okay, like, yeah, Trish and Lady are really hot, and they have lots of cleavage everywhere. And, like,
titty physics.
Dante has the entire Lucifer thing. But, like, it's not as crude, like, it's nowhere near as crude and, like, gross as this is, you know?
This is what we call try-hard on the internet, Ben. Mm-hmm. This is a try-hard game. And I hate it. No. Again, the level design itself looks neat. I like this aesthetic is really cool. It does feel kind of old school DmC, but with, like, a cool modern-y touch. I like that. Mm-hmm. But that's it.
Yeah, but like, it's just completely marred by, like, the UI design and, like, everything else that's going on.
Yeah, the UI in this game is really bad. Yeah, and it's this. Okay, here's the other thing: is there's just a lot of. How long have we been watching this? And I don't think there's been any gameplay sequences. Like, from when you got done with the boss fight to when, to, like, now. Like, that first boss fight to, like, right now.
And remember, this is post 4. 4 came out already.
Yeah.
So,
and
like,
there's not been many gameplay sequences, and, like, by this point in DmC 3, we'd have had, like, 4 boss fights already.
Yeah.
Oh my god, help me. Man, it's just, okay, at least now there's finally a fight going on. But even the enemy designs are just kind of bad and lame. Man. It's just one dude. Again, by this point, this fucking DmC 3, it is such, like, a dumbing down of Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Like, every one of its, like, major concepts is just made bad. It's made bad. And this is basically a walk and talk sequence, is what this is. Which has no place in Devil May Cry. What was that scream? Oh.
Does he at least get, like, a cool weapon demo with that? Or is this his Devil Trigger?
No, it's his weapon demo. His Devil Trigger something completely different. Oh, they don't even do the cutscene with the cool weapon.
Yeah, they don't even show Dante, like, showing off with it.
You're not doing it right, guys. This is not... Devil May Cry is pretty basic. Like, you know, as an idea, it's pretty basic. It's hard to fuck up. But you did it. You somehow did it. This is somehow more... Oh, no!
Oh, it's babies!
No, it's babies, and they're gonna be really bad and annoying. And I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. How does Dante not realize that Virgil is his brother if they are fucking identical?
Yeah, they're, like, super identical.
Like, this is a walk and talk sequence! Oh my god. I'm glad you fucking do, buddy, because I wish I could already block this out of my memory.
See, like, even Devil May Cry 1 is like, here's the action, go! Like, here it is.
Here you go. Yeah, there's not a lot of... This is a lot of cutscenes. Like, when you were like, it's 3 hours long, I was like, what do you mean it's 3 hours long?
Like, Devil May Cry is a series that, like, it doesn't do, like, cutscenes and, like, deep, intricate story beats and, like, narrative and stuff. And that's part of the reason, like, why Dante doesn't have amnesia or, you know, doesn't have any mystery about his existence, because, like, that gets in the way of fighting monsters, which is why we're here.
Yeah, we're all kind of here for that, and I don't mind. I don't mind cutscenes. I mean, again, DmC 3 did it really. I'm probably really quiet, aren't I? I should probably sit closer to my mic. I was trying to lean back and like stare at this, but I guess I should like get closer so people can actually hear me. But again, yeah, no, there's too many cutscenes. If there's even with like, I know that this is interspersed with some gameplay to let you get an idea of what the game looks like, which is cool. But that's still a lot of plot exposition for a Devil May Cry game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
To just have like whole sequences of like flashbackery is really bad.
It's
yeah. It's not great. But again, this looks pretty.
Yeah.
I like this area. I think it's really interesting. It is, again, aggressively Bioshock Infinite with its giant statue floating in the sky.
It really looks like this area of Limbo especially looks really indie game. Like indie first person like parkour game, you know?
Oh yeah, I could totally see that. Like something made in UE4.
Yeah.
But bad, unlike Omen's Egg, which we just played, which was good. But to go back to what I was saying, like, how do you not know that Virgil is your brother when he literally looks exactly like you, dude?
Like 100% just like Dante.
I mean, they are literally identical twins, and it's... I guess, I mean, like, if they had changed the... Oh, hey, look, they're actually showing
There's
Ava.
Ava.
She's got her tits out, too. Great. That just makes me really happy. I love it. It makes me really happy, Ben. If they had, like, oh, boy. Yeah, there's a lot of, I've seen, like, level designs and stuff. And, like, there's a lot of really unsubtle, like, there's a whole bit, like, painted on the wall that says, like, obesity and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's fine. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, the other thing I don't, like, despise about this game is I don't actually think the pendant designs in this game are terrible. I kind of like their, like, really simplistic nature.
Yeah, they're not bad.
It's not bad. I mean, it's a little, maybe it's a little too overly simple, but I've always thought the amulet designs in the original games were, like, way too big.
I mean, they are like really important keys to another realm of existence. So, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get it, but I just think, like, they're huge, and it's weird that if they're gonna be that big, to not have them be like a part of the character design. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just feel like if they're gonna make them that big, you should just kind of have them display, because otherwise it's like, well, Dante just tucked that thing back into a shirt, and one, he's not wearing a shirt in 3, so where's that thing go? And 2, in like 1, when he tucks it under his shirt, like it should like show.
Should stick out.
Like huge, it's a shitty nitpicky thing, and it's dumb, but whatever.
You know what? I hope Dante gets a scythe weapon in 5, because that actually looks pretty cool.
I would like to see a scythe weapon in 5.
A blue rose, you say?
Blue rose. It's symbolic. It's symbolic. And hey, Virgil's clothes are covered in blue roses.
Oh. Blue Rose. That is the name of a gun in a different game.
a better game.
A way, way better game.
And that's really saying something, because 4 is kind of weak, but man, it's still like a way better game than this.
But man, if you want to talk about like loudmouth, arrogant shit kid, Nero is already again, this is post 4. 4 came out already.
4. It happened, and it sold really... Like, what baffles me the most about this game's existence is that DmC 4 sold incredibly well, and they still wanted to reboot it?
You know, that's actually something I wanted to talk about.
Oh, cool, so maybe we should hold on to this conversation sometime.
No, but I mean, like, we can talk about it here, because I also want to talk about it in relation to another reboot that I think is now unnecessary.
What's that?
The Tomb Raider reboot.
The Tomb Raider reboot is very unnecessary.
Because, you know, again, it's not like Devil May Cry ended at 3 on the PlayStation 2, and like 10 years later they're like, okay, well, let's reboot it, you know? Like, 4 came out. Like,
4 happened.
4 came out and was successful, just like with Tomb Raider, where it's like, it's not like Tomb Raider died on the PS1, and they're like, oh, let's bring it back now. No, it was still making games. You didn't...
Yeah.
A reboot was not necessary.
Although I will say, it is a little... Like, with Tomb Raider, it had gotten... I remember the clusterfuck of Angel of Darkness's release back in the day, which was, like, a PS2 Tomb Raider game. And the clusterfuck was that it was, like, a buggy piece of...
Oh, I played it. It was awful.
It was awful. It was all really, like, bad.
It was game-breaking. You could save your game in your death state, and then loading the game, you would just be dead.
So, okay, we gotta stop for a second. Does Dante just naturally have dark hair, and Virgil just naturally has I guess so, because he's a baby.
Yeah, I guess.
That's weird.
I do kind of like the like Renaissance era painting.
Yeah,
like,
these are nice.
That's a neat little aesthetic.
Yeah, those are nice. They're not bad. It's neat to see for fucking shit. The other one, Sparta dressed like a person instead of like his really terrible, his incredibly ostentatious design.
His Soul Calibur 2 Ivy coat.
Oh my god, yes. Yeah, that's exactly it. But fuck! Don't skip anywhere. Shit, my controller just fell over. We're good. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. Yeah, but this kind of thing is like, this is fine. It looks neat. There's some cool idea, but hey, it's the Pieta. Do you fucking get it? It's the Pieta.
It's also weird to see like this whole thing and like there's little baby Dante in like a normal t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah. And like, what is fucking Sparta wearing? Is he wearing like a polo?
He's wearing like a button-up. Like he's business casualing. He's got a wristwatch and everything.
Like a fucking polo. Like fucking... Oh, God. Like J. Crew bullshit. It's like, I don't like his fucking Soul Calibur 2, like, outfit. But like, at least, that's too far in the other direction.
At least he didn't get that at least, cost. Like, yeah, at least real Sparta didn't get his clothes at fucking Kohl's.
Oh my god. Help me. Help me. Oh man. I can't believe Virgil's still wearing the fucking fedora.
He's wearing the fucking fedora.
Ah, it's so bad!
There it is!
Look at it! I can't even look at it! I have to look away! It's
there it is!
God, how did Oh my god, I can't even look at it. It's so cringy, it makes me want to be dead. I think they have the same voice actor in this game, which I also think sucks. Maybe not.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Oh, that's a really bad look, too. It's like Halloween fetish costumes. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game. I
don't know if it's just because like we're skipping all the gameplay. So like I don't know like how much gameplay is between these segments.
But I mean, just like in general, there's just a lot of like walking and watching.
There's a lot of talking.
Cutscenes and.
So you know how in Devil May Cry 3, like, Dante does, like, really cool shit really nonchalantly, like, all the time, no matter what? Yeah.
I hate this fucking hat. I can't believe that he's still fucking wearing it. You told me.
I thought it was gone, because, like, I skipped to, like, the early, like, I wanted to make sure, like, this is the full game, like, what is all in here? And he wasn't wearing the fedora in the first cutscene, so I'm like, oh, this is after the patch where they took it out.
They had a patch oh my god, I can't look at it. I can't. I think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die. Am I gonna die? Is this how I die?
You can't die because Devil May Cry 5 is coming out.
That's the only thing keeping me going right now, is that, like... Could you imagine if this... What?
Wait! Hold on!
What? What? I missed it.
For a second I thought Virgil was Yuri Lowenthal, and I'm like, is he? No, he's not.
No, I
okay.
could spot that voice out of a lineup. Oh man, just. Could you have imagined if this had been if DMC 5 had been like DMC 2 instead?
I know. Well, we kind of talked about that. I don't know if we talked about it in the E3 episode where it's like, I think I'm almost positive Nero's design was...
Oh no, it's
like,
intentional. I have a whole theory about this.
Yeah.
To like, cause like, so Nero isn't, now that it's been 10 years, people don't dislike Nero as much as they did when the game first came out, cause it was the Solid Snake, ride-in problem, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Solid Snake ride-in thing, yeah.
So, like, when the game came out, people weren't, like, in love with Nero because he was so not Dante. But as the years have gone by, his opinions, like, people's opinions of him has softened and improved. I love him. Yeah,
Nero's great.
He's amazing. And so, like, the problem is that, or the idea, sorry, I've already had a few drinks. The deal is that I feel like they intentionally made Nero look kind of like DmC Dante. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. That's really stupid. With the throwing knife thing. Anyway, they made him look like DmC Dante to like quickly disappoint people, and then you're like, psych, it's a good game.
Nope, it's Virgil!
Trying to make, not Virgil, Nero. That's like the 5th time you've done that. And
I do that all the time. I don't know why, it's just very hard.
It's because they have the same face.
The same face, they both wear blue.
That's true.
And they have, like, similar letters in their name.
Nero and Virgil? Yeah, the beginning letters. Sure.
Yeah.
That works.
The ER.
Yeah. That works. Like, okay, here's the other BioShock Infinite thing. And I wonder, like, when did this game come out in relation to Infinite? Because I feel like I keep saying this a lot, but there's a lot of BioShock Infinite-ishness.
I'll look it up.
Because we're not actually recording an episode. We can be unprofessional. But, like, the red banner's streaming in the distance when you, like, there, right? Like, that looks like something out of Infinite.
Infinite came out in March 2013. Right. And Devil May Cry came out in January 2013.
Wow, so this game predates
So this actually beats BioShock.
It's just the look of the game. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's funny. I take it back then. I can't call you guys hack frauds ripping off BioShock. Maybe BioShock ripped you guys off.
Yeah.
Because BioShock Infinite was in development like 20 minutes before it came out because they ran out of time so hard.
Yep.
Oh, man. Why do they keep repeating...
Meningitis is a human affliction.
Why would you repeat that part and not the fucking "you are not human" Dante?
Yeah, you don't need the meningitis
thing. That's not the important part of like Dante's hang-up. If we're going to establish the fact that Dante doesn't like that he's not human, right? Then like
it's not the meningitis.
It's the "you are not human" Dante line. Like, no.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, Dante. You must be like the mitochondria.
Be a powerhouse, Dante. Yeah. Look at how easy it is to combo in this game, and this is just like really rudimentary play, is what it looks like. And your ranking sticks around for a really long time. And there's there's no meter. The meter is, like, vital in Devil May Cry game. Oh, look, he thinks he's cool. I'm gonna throw up. He thinks he's cool. Hey, well, I guess because we're not playing it, are there missions in this game? You do SS.
I mean,
right?
I don't know. Like, there doesn't seem like there'd be like a mission, like a mission screen. You know, like I don't know.
I hate these designs. I don't dislike them like actually wearing like normal clothes. Like I'm like, oh, that's nice because we never see like the Devil May Cry characters wearing like normal clothes.
The most we see is in the anime when Dante just takes off his coat, but he's still wearing like a nice vest and
like red leather pants with straps on them and shit.
Yeah.
So like it's like I mean like I'm scraping for praise for this game because I hate it so much. But like okay, it's kind of nice that you see everybody wearing normal clothes. Also, the soft drink angle makes me want to be dead. And the fact that Virgil is just kind of smiling also makes me want to be dead. Because it's like, you have utterly misunderstood this character. Completely. You do not understand how this character works.
It's both...
Like, God, we could just do this all night. And we have, there's enough fucking garbage in here that we can just go forever. But it's like, it's such a gross misunderstanding of like why Dante and Virgil are cool. And it's like again, we were talking about this 2 days ago, where it's like conceptually, this Dante and like the good Dante are similar, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is clearly, like, Devil May Cry 3, you know? Like...
And also, that's an asshole move, just because the guy is fat. Fuck you to me. Like, what's your fucking problem? But it's such it's like a David Cage thing. Like, oh, they're stupid because they're fat, you know? But anyways, they're trying to go for, like a DmC 3 thing, where he's, like, young and impulsive, and he's kind of an asshole, and he just doesn't care about anything. Like, that's how he is in DmC 3. That's fine. It's just it's a bad representation of the concept. But at the base level, the concept is the same, right? There is nothing, nothing similar between the two Virgils. Like, whatsoever.
Virgil in DmC is like, I mean, he's not even like being a rival at all.
He's not even doing anything cool. Virgil has not done a single cool thing this entire game, and we are 45 minutes into this. 42 minutes into this, whatever.
Like, I don't know if this player is just good at the game or if like it's just that easy.
I think it's just that easy. Kat hasn't had a single moment yet to like identify her as a character.
Yeah, like she is like the hint bubble.
She is a hint bubble. Oh, it says die on the streets because it doesn't want him here, Ben. Do you love it? That's the second time he's done that stupid fucking landing pose, too, because they think it's so cool. They're like, oh, we came up with a cool way to make Dante do a superhero landing.
Like,
oh, this music's bad, too.
You know, it's very not good. Like, this is, like, bad butt rock.
There's
like,
good butt rock and there's bad butt rock. Yeah. Devil Trigger is good butt rock.
Devil Trigger's fucking amazing. I
haven't stopped listening to Devil Trigger since E3.
I know, right?
I've listened to it like it's like, oh god, it's embarrassing how much I've listened to it. How many times I've watched the 5 trailer.
I think I've listened to it like every day on the way to work.
I think I listen to it at least once a day just to get myself hype.
Yeah. It's just like he's not doing anything cool.
Yeah, he's not
you
doing,
know?
like, cool things in cutscenes. Like, his introduction to Lady is him catching her midair by the ankle. Well, not his introduction, because she almost hits him with her motorcycle.
Yeah.
But, you know...
He hasn't been impaled by his own sword yet.
Right.
He doesn't... Like, okay, so... Fucking Devil May Cry 3, the first thing Dante does, he gets out of the shower, he fucking kicks his chair, and it spins around, and he slams his heel on the desk, and the phone flies into his hand.
Cool. Yeah.
Like, it's just this really cool, nonchalant, badass stuff, and then, like, this Dante is just, like, walking around.
There's a lot of walking around in this game. And just them, like, walking around and talking to each other, and I guess, again, it's like, it's a reboot, it doesn't have to be the same, but I mean, like...
Like, Devil May, like, the regular Dante would have, like, grappling hooked that thing, and then, like, done, like soccer footsies with it for a little bit.
Into a trash can or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he would have been, like, a free throw shot, like, right into a trash can with it.
And then he would have shot the trash can 100 times to blow it up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no kill like overkill.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of, like, really shitty set PC moments is what I'm seeing.
Well, yeah, this here, like, all that's going on here, this is just Lara Croft is running down the side of the mountain as, like, it collapses around her.
Like, I bet if you stood there, like, if you just stood here, it wouldn't collapse on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing would crush you, you know?
Yeah, there's no imminent danger.
Like, there's no time limit here, it's just keep going.
Yeah. I'm just really, like, in awe of how off-putting this game is. Sometimes I can't even think of things to say because I'm just like, I just don't like looking at it.
So what's funny is, like, I'll be honest with you. Yeah. I expected things to be a lot worse than they actually are.
But it's getting worse.
Right now, it's just kind of boring.
It is kind of dull, but I mean, there is still sniper rifle abortion.
That's coming up.
Right.
What it mostly boils down to is that, like, Tamim...
Yeah.
It's Tamim's attitude towards the series that's really annoying.
And, like, such a massive...
And I don't want to, like, waste all of our talking points, because we're going to talk more about this tomorrow, but, like... it's like he's afraid to make cool, wacky things.
He doesn't. He thinks he's better than this. He thinks he's better than Devil May Cry. Like, I don't know. He talks about prostitutes with guns, like, what the fuck do you know? You massive piece of shit. Yeah, this whole game is dragging on forever, shithead.
You know what? Okay, so here is the other thing. Dante's talking to too many people.
Yeah, it's weird how many, like, conversations are going on in this game.
Like, whenever Dante shoots off a one-liner, it's for his own benefit. You know? Like, in that scene where if Dante had to, like, get in a fight in a church, and he said, like, that took forever. Church. He would have said that to himself, because he thinks he's hilarious.
He thinks his own sense of humor is funny, even when, like, he aggressively isn't sometimes. Man, this is such a, like, oh god, I hate the whole... I hate the Fox News angle.
Shit.
I hate the soda angle. I hate the all evil people are fat and gross looking angle.
Hey, but Sarah, man, it's the corporations, man. They're putting drugs in the soda, man, to make you soft. Now, now listen, everything has a message, right? Everything has a message, for sure.
Of course.
Devil May Cry is not, like, the strongest political angle franchise you can go for.
I wouldn't really put, like,
You're not thinking, like, who would Dante vote for?
Yeah, nobody thinks that. Nobody wants, like, it's not that Devil May Cry is not necessarily apolitical. I guess it kind of is. but it's not really like.
I mean, it's got an ideal to it, but
it's
like,
not like a political thing.
I mean, well, look at Cat right here. He's like, they wanted to put me on drugs to make me weak and docile, and it's like, okay, all right,
exactly what you
whatever.
Think. We know exactly what you.
Yeah.
Think. She is so like, oh god. She looks
like a bad creative character. Like, to be honest, like her facial
like
proportions.
Fallout 4. You know, like on like the Nexus, all those sexy girl mods and stuff.
Yeah, she looks like a sexy Curie.
Oh god, that's exactly it. Oh my god, I hate this. This is probably one of the most egregious.
This is awful.
Like things after.
Oh, this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you know I was talking about how cool those paintings are? Well, now they suck.
They suck.
Now they look at how fucking...
The art itself is fine. It's just that the direction behind it is just so shitty and dismissive.
Yeah, now it's fucking stupid.
So bad. And so... this game is so ugly. It's just muddy colors when it isn't... Like, it has such, like... The concepts behind it are cool, but then, like, the execution is bad. But this is terrible. This fucking evil soda place is the most low-effort kind of political commentary you could possibly go for. Like, you are not even trying, my friend. Oh, and there's a succubus, and she runs a virility soda. This is a walk and talk.
So remember how in 3, what's her name was like implied to be a succubus, but it was never like fully stated. Yeah, Nevin, like she was implied to be that, and she was like kind of sexy, but not like overt.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And
how much do you want to bet this succubus is going to be like some like crazy like disgustingly sexy thing?
This is the bitch from that was like all over Mundus at the beginning of the game.
Oh, is that her?
I'm not sure. But no, we have to bring this up right now. This is a walk and talk segment. Look at this. This is literally you are walking around waiting for something to happen, and it's like the most not DmC thing in the entire universe.
It's also the most Western development thing.
It's like, well, it's not a cutscene because the player is in control. Nothing is happening, dipshits. Make it a cutscene.
Yeah.
Just get it out of the way. Whatever. I'm gonna make another drink. No. Yeah.
You know how Lady's story was like told like through like her emotions and like how obviously angry she was at Arkham.
She need like a ton of like
and
dialogue to explain it.
And like her bitterness towards Dante for being a demon in general. And you know how Dante, like, actually didn't give a shit for a while? Which is why she didn't explain anything to Dante? Because she understood that he didn't give a shit? And then, like, later on, she, like, kind of described what her history was like, but, like, by that point, you already had a really good idea of it.
Explained to you in detail, you just kind of, like, understood by, like, a few lines of dialogue.
Like, she didn't have to be like, Dante, hey, Dante, my dad sucked and was a horrible monster man, and who was the worst to me, and he was abusive, and I was abused growing up.
No.
Yeah.
Remember how, like, DmC 3, despite having a reputation for being kind of stupid, actually has some pretty good nuanced storytelling about, like, people handling grief in really shitty ways? Wouldn't it be cool if this game had, like, any kind of nuance? Look, obesity! I'm gonna kill myself!
Obesity!
I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, man. She's like a voice on the radio. This is so much cutscening.
Like, yeah. Cat is just mission control.
She is just, Atlas from BioShock, but not cool.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have the decency to have a cool... I'm gonna eat potato chips because I haven't... I haven't, like, had, like, a real dinner yet, and I really want, like, some chips to go with this food. So if you hear crinkling,
Just lean away from the mic when you do it.
Fortunately, the mic is not near my mouth at all. But if you hear like a slight crunchy sound, that's why, and I apologize. But I have to, like, eat something, or this alcohol is gonna actually destroy my liver. And chips are good for absorbing it, so
And so here's the other weird thing that's like this whole like anti-soda angle and like whatever. Dante fucking loves junk food.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the anime, like all he eats in the anime is pizza and strawberry sundaes. And he drinks shitty beer.
And whiskey, like a lot of whiskey.
Yeah, like, because he's a demon, like, he can get away with just, like, eating junk food, and that's kind of, like, what makes him cool, is that he's like, I'm just gonna eat a bunch of pizza and ice cream.
Eat trash, because it's not like I can destroy my liver or my body. It's not like I get fat because I work out literally constantly thanks to my job. Like...
Yeah. So it doesn't make sense, like...
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
It's just so weird.
It's just such a weird... Like, to reboot Devil May Cry, I'm like, okay... I don't like the idea of a DmC reboot, no matter what, because I think there's still a lot of interesting stuff in DmC to, like, talk about. But if you had to reboot it, and it's kind of like an edgier Devil May Cry, right? You can, in the right hands, do it well. I don't know, that's like a disclaimer. I don't like the idea of a Devil May Cry reboot, but I think that
it could be handled better than this.
If you had a really good writer, and you had a pretty good idea of kind of what made DmC interesting, and you wanted to take like a cool, different approach to it, but still keep some of the core tenets in place, you could make a cool, edgy Devil May Cry reboot, and it could be good. Now, I've had too much to drink to actually spitball any ideas right now, but I think it's doable. I don't think it's impossible, I don't think it's like a bridge too far.
Yeah, I mean, for one thing, you wouldn't put any dick jokes in it.
But if you wanted to just go, like, more mature themes and ideas, fine. Like, it could be done, I think. I'm pretty sure it could be done.
Well, actually, I mean, like, 4 is kind of like a soft reboot.
It's definitely a soft reboot.
Because it's
but
Nero.
It doesn't have, like, the darker theming going on. And maybe that's kind of what they're going for with 5, because, like, with the setting and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I think it could be done. I think if you gave it to a deft hand, it could be done. This is not it.
this is not
very
it at all.
much not it. Like, at all.
You know what? Okay, so here's my other nitpicky thing. I'm just noticing this now. He doesn't do the rune hopper with his air hike.
Yeah, his air hike is just a normal double jump without like a rune hop.
Yeah.
I do like the angel wings trickster dash.
Like the air dash thing.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't dislike the idea of Ava as an angel. It's like, I'm really ambivalent toward it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm just like, it's a different approach to the story. Whatever, that's fine. It makes Sparta's more transgressive, I guess, and that's kind of interesting, is like a base concept.
Yeah.
It's not great, mind you. But it's something. But I don't know. Man.
It's one of those things that like could have been worse, I guess.
Way worse. It could have been like Ava was a prostitute. Blah.
Yeah, she was like a prostitute angel.
Yeah, she's like an angel prostitute. Oh my god. Because like, like people who serve the Lord are like hookers and blah blah blah. Like really shitty commentary on sex workers and stuff. I'm sorry. The bitch from the beginning of the game. This is the fuck you cutscene. We need to be quiet. This is it, baby. Oh, A+ writing right here.
Oh my god.
Shh. We have to appreciate how bad this is.
No, it's not. I mean, they call her a whore enough times, it seems.
It's gross because she throws up constantly. You are just the worst. I'm gonna throw up in your shoes to meme. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's so much worse than I expected.
All right, so this is exactly what I was talking about. Where I'm like, I expected way worse, so it was this. This was it, actually.
This is exactly as bad as it gets, baby. Oh, it's a dick joke. Hey, Ben.
By the way, that's the second boss fight we've seen so far.
Oh, you're right! Hey, yeah, that's bad. Where are all my boss fights? Now, mind you, DmC 4 is not very good about the boss fights either. But
But, I mean, it's got more than this.
You're gonna reboot the game, and you want to make it better than 4, you gotta make it at least as good as 3. And that has 3 has got like 20
You've gotta... Yeah. You've got to at least do something that even approaches as cool as the fucking Credo fight.
Oh, no. So what do you want to bet that the only true duel in this game is going to be Virgil at the end of it?
Oh, it's like 100% for sure.
Yeah. I'm sorry about my crunchy chips.
I'm just like... I cannot believe how bad that exchange was.
Oh no, it gets worse! Look at those subtitles. I hate this game. Just watching this makes me want to like throw up on it. So is her health oh my god, it's really bad.
I think she just has like 3 phases.
There you go. Are we done yet with this, like, nasty garbage?
After this, we'll take a break. After this, once it gets back to gameplay.
Okay.
God.
I quit.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna pause it right here. We'll be back in a second.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop recording.
Alright, we are back.
Back.
So you should be at 1 hour and 9 seconds. So if you are not there, get caught up or slow down a bit or go back if you need to.
Because I know you're having as much fun as we are.
And so we will hit play on the go again. So 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Let's get back into it. It's time for more Devil May Cry.
So
we were talking about this at the break, but I feel like I really gotta say this again, my mans.
Yeah.
I really can't believe they put Sparta in a fucking polo. I can't believe it.
So
it's just so bad. Like,
so you're fucking telling me that there's Sparta going to his fucking Sam's Club pre-made patties for his family barbecue. He's just gonna fucking get out his grill master and start, call over the rest of his like upper middle class white neighbors.
Do you think Sparta and DmC has a cell phone holster?
He 100% has a cell phone holster. DmC Sparta has like a lazy boy.
Oh
no! and he always falls asleep when the movie is like 15 minutes in, like on the couch.
Please stop dragging my father.
Please stop dragging every father?
Every father, please stop dragging my dad. He's a good dad. Also, these gauntlets suck, yeah!
No!
Yeah, baby!
No!
Wow, that is a bad shop job, too.
No,
they're fucking. Oh god, it's like they're fucking right now. I'm gonna throw
up. They are having... Ugh.
Oh, please stop.
Oh, God.
No, this is bad. I want to be dead. Oh my God, that is really grotesque. I get... Oh, this is really shitty.
This is...
Like, it is such a shitty, like, approach to, like, even to, like, people who... There's nothing wrong with plastic surgery.
There's nothing wrong with plastic surgery.
And like, it's like, to me, these are such, like, 14-year-old targets of societal commentary, you know? It's like, soda is bad, and news media is
like,
bad, and plastic surgery is bad.
This game came out in 2013, right? Right?
Yeah.
These are fucking Bush era.
These are
like
such
commentary.
Bush era commentary. You're right. Oh my God. This is so 2007.
Yeah.
You know? Like, right before Obama was elected, this is the kind of shit you'd see as, like, political commentary. And it's 2013, and to me, still thinks he's being, like, cool and edgy.
Yeah.
And he's not. He's not. Also, we already heard Kat's backstory.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he attacked me most nights. That's coded sexual assault.
Yep.
Thanks to meme. I hate you.
We could, you know what? We could fucking do the David Cage bingo card with this game.
Oh my fucking God, you totally could.
Like, just wait for the cat shower scene.
This is such a fucking... Oh my God. That is literally... She's literally talking about being sexually assaulted by her foster father.
Yep. That's literally how it is.
And Virgil's like the person who... This fucking Virgil is the one who saved her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Like, remember how, like... in DmC 3, how, like, there was absolutely zero hint of, like, any kind of sexual assault between Lady and Arkham, and how she hated Arkham because he's, like, a fucking psychopathic murderer cultist man
who killed her mom.
Yeah.
It was kind of more like it was kind of more like Lady's problems were stemmed out of her inability to deal with, like, all this horrible shit that had happened to her. But there was never, like, any kind of weird sexual undertones.
It's bad! God!
Make it go away! The hat
It's
is
the
bad.
worst!
I hate the hat! I hate the hat! I can't deal with it! You lied to me!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I am also suffering.
I hate it! I could almost tolerate, like, this abomination of Virgil if it didn't have the hat. But it's got the hat, and it makes me want to be dead. Oh my God. You know, like, Dante does swear in 3.
He does. But it's
not a lot. He says, like, what the hell, and this is pissing me off, and stuff like that. Like, really normal swears.
Every swear is PG-13.
Yeah, even though the game is rated M.
I don't think anyone says shit in any Devil May Cry.
Maybe Nero at some point.
But
Nero is supposed to have a foul mouth.
Yeah, no one drops F-bombs, ever.
I don't think anybody drops F-bombs. Nero flips Dante off, and he tells Sanctus to go blow himself.
Yeah.
Which is great, because Nero is a good character, and we'll talk about that when we do the episode.
But,
But yeah, like, just the constant... And I, obviously, with the way I talk on this podcast...
Yeah.
I really have no room to judge, because, like, with the way I talk in this podcast, yeah, I love me the word fuck. But part of what makes Dante endearing is that he's, like, this cool guy.
Well,
he's really cool, but he has none of the normal signifiers of being a cool guy.
It's what it kind of reminds me of, like, the fact that, like, Dante, like, you don't go any deeper than, like, the PG-13 swear words in Devil May Cry.
Right.
Reminds me of how, like, until Mortal Kombat X, like, no one ever swore.
Yeah!
And it's, like, it just makes it, like, more, like, weirdly cheesy, like, goofy.
And kind of charming.
Yeah, like, more fun that way.
Yeah, Yeah, Dante doesn't, like, drop F-bombs and all that stuff because he's just, like, the situations he finds himself in are what's M-rated, but he himself is, like, kind of just a goon. He's just, like, the coolest guy you've ever met without being an asshole, you know? And this Dante is, like, desperately trying to be cool.
Well, look at all this stuff that is happening around Dante that he's not doing anything about.
Yeah, he's not, like, reacting in, like really over the top. Dante in DmC 3 would have surfed on one of those trains.
He would have hopped on one, he would have ridden it.
And he would have surfed on it and then rode it, like, through somebody's window.
Yeah.
And then just been, like, right there in the thick of all this fighting. But instead, we have all of this, like, weird platforming stuff.
All he does is just stand there. Like, all this Dante did was just stand there as the train cars flew past him.
And there's not even very good one-liners, and I just hate this game. I don't even like the enemy design. I think the harpy thing looks fine. It's kind of interesting. But it's not even that visually interesting. I'm, like, desperately looking for things I don't hate, and I hate everything I see. I'm like, surely I can find one thing in this scene that I don't despise. I was, like, thinking, like, maybe this guy's design is kind of cool with the half-missing head. But no, it's really generic and bland. So who is this guy supposed to be?
I don't. I think he's just a guy. Because, like, the only characters that were allowed to be in this game are Dante, Virgil, Sparta, Ava, and Mundus.
So he's not, like, supposed to be Alistair or something like that.
No, he's just. I think he's just a guy.
We still don't know who this guy's name is. He hasn't introduced himself. Who is this guy supposed to be? You haven't even given him a name.
Yeah.
Who are you? What's even going on? Who... Okay. This is, like, a really weird plot thing.
This is, like...
to be doing, like, out of nowhere, you know?
This is such busy work.
It is. That's exactly what this is. They're like, we gotta make a Devil May Cry game that isn't 8 hours long. It needs to be longer somehow. So here's some busy work. Whatever. You want to be so cool, and you're just not cool at all. Who are you? You're not Dante.
You're not even close to being as cool as Dante.
He's not even, like, at all. And the text popping around is so ham-handed. That is especially what makes it 2007, you know?
It was kind of cool at first, like, oh, look at that neat, like, UI thing. But then it's like, oh, it's just gonna keep doing it like that.
It's supposed to be like a feature of the demon world. It's not like a UI thing. It's worse than that. It's like Tamim noticed that sometimes in DmC 3, when a chapter starts, at the end of the cutscene, there'll be like a thing in the environment that will tell you what chapter you're on. You know, if you've never noticed that. Like, at the end of, you know the cutscene at the end of Mission 5, or at the beginning of Mission 5, where Dante fights the flying dragon guys?
Yeah.
At the end of it, he throws one against the wall, and its blood splatter makes a shape that looks like a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also do it for 6 and 7, and probably a few others, but I missed the other ones. It's kind of like Tamim saw that and was like, that's a cool idea to have, like, mission-related stuff pop up in the environment. Let's do it the whole game, but boring. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Give me a name. If he's somebody important, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, he's a magical black guy.
Oh, yes.
Thanks.
Okay, I will say one thing. We skipped over. We missed it a little bit. But, like, when Dante came back with the eyepiece, and the guy's... Oh, Phineas, I guess. Phineas is like, who's there? He says, "It is I." And I'm like, that's the Dante line.
That's a Dante line. Yeah, you could have a good game in here. If you want... I do think an edgy reboot of DmC is not outside of the realm of possibility. You would have to do it very, very right. It couldn't be too 2007, but she could do it.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't want... Now, mind you, this is a huge disclaimer. I don't want it. I don't think it's good.
I feel like the aesthetics of, like, the anime and the manga... If you translated that into a game, you could have,
the manga has such a good aesthetic.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. You know I'll talk for 7... I've been boring poor Benjamin every single day for the last 3 weeks about how much I love the DmC 3 manga. Because it's like this weird, fucked up, edgy nightmare in comparison to DmC 3 itself. But I kind of love it, even though I don't think it's, like, great.
Unfortunately, poor Devil May Cry has not had, like, a good, like, things that aren't games.
No, DmC is, like, extraordinarily cursed, because the most interesting thing about the 3 manga was that it was going to give us more of Lady's backstory, and I guess part of what makes Lady interesting is that we don't know her past, but I would also really like to know Lady's past. But then the artist literally just kind of quit.
Yeah, well, there's also the American comic book that's the retelling of the first game.
That also just kind of got canceled after 3 issues.
Yeah, and we were both, like, reading it, we're like, this is actually not, like, the worst I've ever seen.
It's not the worst, it is also aggressively 2002.
Oh, yeah.
With all the pop culture references.
Yeah, there's like a bit where like someone's like talking about Trish and talking about Dante, and it's like you could give him all the booze and money and Britney Spears, and he'd say no, thank you. It's like,
oh no,
you were just like immediately ripped out of the story at like a Britney Spears reference.
It's so like bad, but it's also like not terrible.
No,
like, it's okay.
It's very America, but like
it is so America.
But I mean, at least Dante and Trish look like Dante and Trish.
And they're kind of cool, and Trish's ponytail is like the hottest thing in the universe, and I'm like just drunk enough to admit that. Trish on the cover of the first DmC comic book is again one of those like really aggressively like edgy comic book things.
She's got that
pony. What is that ponytail?
She's got that like really like that really spiky ponytail,
and it's kind of hot.
It's like you see that on like every like American superhero team.
Yeah.
Like back when like the early aughts when like anime was starting to get kind of popular and like more mainstream, and like the anime art style was like kind of ripped off a little bit.
Yeah. And it's like the cover of the first Devil May Cry comic is just like the most... It's not Rob Liefeld, but it looks like something that would spring from his mind. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't hate it. I kind of love it. I kind of love it.
It fits Devil May Cry. It really
totally
does.
could, because it's so cheesy and shitty. It's like the most DmC thing ever. But the DmC comic had such bad sales that they canned it after 3 issues.
Well, I mean, like, it could have been worse. It could have been like that fucking Street Fighter Western comic.
No, I don't know. Wait, what? I don't know anything about this.
Oh, like, so there's the Udon comics, which are, like, really, really, really good, right? You know?
Right, they're beautiful.
There was one that, like, came out, like, around Street Fighter 2, and it was, like, it got canceled after 2 issues, because, like, the first thing that happens is, like, Ryu's, like, hitting on Chun-Li.
No! What have you done?
Like, and he even says, like, you deny my affections, while he's, like, trying to backflip kick her.
Oh, no!
And then, like, there was, like, a plot element where, like, Ryu gets mailed Ken's scalp.
What?
Yeah, he gets some mobsters or something kill Ken and they mail Ryu his scalp.
Hold on, I think some plot stuff is happening.
Oh, it's just his mom.
Oh, so would Trish show up later and would she be a redhead?
I mean, I guess so.
Were they gonna have a DmC too where Trish shows up? Because Trish is kind of important.
No, but Trish is just a prostitute with a gun.
I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna kill myself, and then I'm gonna go haunt Tamim for the rest of his life.
But Trish and Lady are not important at all to Devil May Cry.
No,
remember that. Remember that Trish and Lady are not important to Devil May Cry.
I hate that so. I think that. Oh wait, is this the Devil Trigger?
This must be Devil Trigger.
Is he just gonna trigger for no reason?
He remembered his mom though.
But it was but in DmC 3, he triggers because he lost to Virgil, and it's an edge of death kind of thing. Oh my god, it's really bad.
This is a really bad looking Devil Trigger too.
It's not even a Devil Trigger, it's literally just that his hair and his coat make him look like Dante.
He just looks like true Dante now.
That's really bad. You couldn't give him a monster form at all?
Yeah, no, it's probably stupid. It's dumb.
It's
Turning
dumb.
into a big monster is dumb, Sarah.
Oh my god.
It's so stupid. Why would you want to turn into a monster when instead you can have high contrast color?
Oh,
and that's it. Sarah, remember the game? Meningitis is a human affliction!
Why does he keep coming back? Is it just part of the load screen? Is it just that they randomly put this one rando Virgil line?
Is that like the pro tip for loading screens? Pro tip: meningitis is a human condition.
Oh, help me! It's really bad.
Dante, did your meningitis act up again?
Oh my god, Ben, help me. This is really bad.
This is so bad.
I think I'm losing my mind. I think I've had too much to drink and I feel like I'm going insane. That's the Devil Trigger. And they couldn't even give him like horns or something. They couldn't make him at
fangs?
all devilly or they couldn't make him like weird and fucked up. All he gets is veins on his face and white hair and
a red coat.
Oh my god, help me. Oh no.
If you kill Mundus, who will take his place? It doesn't matter because Mundus is the biggest and strongest.
But
why
does anybody need to take his place?
Whoever takes his place will be easier to kill.
Also, they're pronouncing Mundus wrong.
Wait, I know who this voice actor is too, I think.
Hold on, Shishi. I don't know who that is, but it's definitely a guy.
He sounds vaguely familiar.
But everybody's pronouncing Mundus. It's moo.
Yeah, it's Mundus.
Like a cow. Moo. Oh no! Oh, we're getting to sniper rifle abortion, Ben. Ben,
No.
if I quit this watch through when we get to sniper rifle abortion, will you hate me?
I will, actually. You can't quit now, okay?
We've come to.
Oh no, he's not. This is his only role, according to behind the voice actors.
Poor man, this killed his career.
Hold on, let me double check because he might actually be an actor.
Maybe he's a real actor. He could be. This is such a shitty plot idea. Is kill the baby. That is.
Yeah.
Help me, Ben. Help me.
Oh, let's see.
Is he a guy? Is that why?
He's been in nothing that I recognize immediately, but I know the shows that I'm seeing.
Oh.
But nothing super but yeah, it's I probably just heard his voice and whatever. He's in Two Broke Girls.
Oh, okay.
And NCIS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's just a regular actor that got a voice role for this.
I'm sorry, my mans. You'll never voice act again.
Now, who are Dante and Virgil? So Dante is Tim Phillips, who is just Dante. Like, he's no one else but Dante.
So
okay, you know what? This is not like a bad level design. Like, going into the news, Fox News, like, scrawl.
I guess it's kind of... I think it's really bland compared to the other stuff we've seen.
I mean, but it's, like, super different. And I kind of appreciate that.
Yeah, I feel that. I respect that.
And same with Virgil. This is, like, his only role. He was also in the Mad Max game.
Oh, okay. So these are, like, actors.
Probably, yeah. Probably just, like, actual actors.
They're too cool to use real voice actors.
I mean, like, fighting a literal talking head
is so, like, low tier.
It's... Again, okay, so this is the third boss fight in a Devil May Cry game.
And we are how many minutes into this?
We are an hour and 23 minutes in.
So that means there's probably been, like, what, you want to say, like, 6 or 7 hours of gameplay?
Yeah. So, like... Is there even enough time for Virgil to be a bad guy?
I know he's a villain. I know his, sorry, I have my mouth full. I'm done. I know that he is the final boss. But it comes out of nowhere.
You know, I don't hate this. Like, playing the game from the news camera angle.
No, this is interesting.
This is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Like I said, there's concepts in here that you could turn it into a good game. If Dante was actually, like, not the worst character in the universe, and, like, Virgil was still kind of, like, just a weird rival character and wasn't in charge. Like, okay, let's rewrite Devil May Cry, because I've already got an idea now that we're talking about it. DmC, if you gotta reboot it first. Like, let's say that DmC4 sold like trash and we're gonna reboot it, right? Mm-hmm. Concept is still the same. Devil and Angel make 2 babies. And there's like the Order, and there's like evil Fox News. Fox News is already evil. But you make Kat, 1, you make her a character.
Yeah.
And 2, you put her in control of the Order. Right?
Yeah.
And then Virgil is his own character who is just popping in to do cool shit. And there's more boss fights. And every now and then Virgil will just pop in and just, like, steal Dante's kills like an asshole.
Yeah.
And he'll take... And, like, bosses still give weapons. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, Virgil will pop in and he steals one of Dante's weapons. And you're like, fuck that guy! He's taking my shit! And you find out through... And you don't get to see his face because of, like... Or maybe you do.
A mask or a shadow or something. I don't know.
Some mask or a shadow. Or maybe you do, and Dante knows he's got a twin. That would be fine. Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of ways you could go about it. But either way, we'll go with, like, the base plot that the game gives us. Dante doesn't know he has a twin. Dante had his memory wiped when he was a little kid. He's a Nephilim. So then he finds out through Kat, and he's like, oh, fuck, I need to know. Like, Kat's like, oh my god, you have a brother. We found this out somehow because of hacker magic. And so Kat gets to have, like, an arc because she's not just, like...
Yeah, she's not a prop.
She's not a prop. She's actually, like, active. She has, like, agency.
Yeah.
She's actually, like, doing things for herself instead of, like, well, Virgil rescued me, and I'm doing all of this for Virgil. Instead, she's saying, like, no, I'm doing this for myself because I was abused by my demon father, or my foster father, and I killed him by myself. Like, I learned how to kill demons by myself to escape my bad situation. Yeah. And I founded the Order because there's other people out there who are being abused in the same way as me. Bam! Kat's a character. She's got agency. She's in control of her life. And she doesn't give a shit about Virgil. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
So Virgil is, like, his own entity, and he wants to be the top dog because Phineas just said, like, if you kill Mundus, who's gonna rule in his place? And Virgil is still Virgil, aka, like, you know, I need power. A dick. Huge dick. And he's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill Mundus, and I'm gonna take his place. And then, like, halfway through the game, Dante finds out, oh my god, this guy's my brother, and he's a huge asshole. And then he remembers that they had, like, a happy childhood together. And then it's like, there's, like, some conflict going on. Like, this is, like, my brother who I, like, loved, but he's doing, like, a really shitty thing. And Kat's like, no, we have to do the right thing. And Dante doesn't care about doing the right thing, but he cares about Virgil. And then, like, but then he's like, no, I gotta do the right thing, like how it happens in Devil May Cry 3, you know? Where he's like, no, I have to be, like, a good guy because humans are, like, kind of helpless. And even though Kat is, like, a badass because she's actually, like, you know, founder of the Order and she has agency and all that good shit we just mentioned, she's still only human.
Yeah.
And we need to do the right thing by them because that's what Dad would have wanted us to do. Because Dante in DmC 1 is like, hey, my father was a good man even though I don't really know anything about him.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, hey, look at that! You have a story that kind of mirrors DmC 1 or DmC 3.
A little bit, and then, like, it's not, like, a complete debacle, and, like, it's not completely sabotaging the characters of Dante and Virgil. Instead, it's reinterpreting them, like, in a different way.
Yeah, but it's still kind of, like, interesting. And, like,
yeah, but it's, like,
it's still kind of dark and edgy, you know?
And it's, like, an update for, like, a more modern audience.
Yeah.
You know, like, how you would properly do a real reboot.
A good reboot, yeah.
Instead of this.
And then you could still have, we take out the soda angle, because fuck that shit, but you could still have, like, the evil newscaster, but it's not like Fox News. He's more just, like a well-known newscaster, and we're not going to go with the Fox News angle. We're just going to say he's just, he's like a politician or something, maybe. I don't know. But he's influential enough, and so it's kind of like, well, you still have, like, the TV angle, because that's kind of cool looking.
A priest, because, you know,
that'd be cool too.
The religion angle is kind of crucial to Devil May Cry as a franchise.
Yeah. And, I mean, if you're gonna introduce, like, angels to Devil May Cry via this reboot where Ava is an angel, then, like, go all the way.
Yeah.
Have this guy be, like, a fallen angel or something, you know?
I don't know, there's
ways you could do it right. Yeah, you could make this game, like, good. It's just they don't choose to.
They chose to not do it good. Instead, they did it bad.
They wanted to make it just as edgy as possible without any, like, thought or what makes Devil May Cry kind of cool. Like, you could have, like, okay, like, let's say Western audiences don't like the really over-the-top action sequences. They do, because Yakuza sells like gangbusters.
Yeah.
But let's say Westerners don't. You could still have, like, cool action sequences that are more like superhero movies and not anime, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you could just
a Marvel movie.
Make Dante a superhero.
Yeah, or just have the action sequences play out like a good Marvel movie, you know?
Yeah.
Where they're, like, really well choreographed and just really interesting and there's, like, a lot going on visually. And maybe the action isn't as crazy over the top because we're trying to make, like, a more Western version of Devil May Cry.
Yeah. But it can still, it's more straightforward, but it can still be, like, exciting and, you know, and entertaining.
And still have, like, the spirit of Devil May Cry, you know?
Yeah.
There's so many ways you can do it right, and they just chose to do the wrong everything.
Yeah, like, everything about this is not Devil May Cry.
It's
besides, like, being, like, in name alone. Like, besides the fact that the character's named Dante, and there's a character named Virgil.
And there's Mundus.
Like, that's it. That's the only thing.
I mean, like, in a few minutes, I could, if I was, like, more sober, I could probably write a better version of this game in about 15 minutes. And even me, after 2 shots of Fireball and a lot of vodka, I still think the idea I had is better than this garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you can reboot Devil May Cry and not, I don't want it to be rebooted.
Yeah.
That's the most important part here. I don't want Devil May Cry rebooted because I think Devil May Cry is perfect the way it is. And thank God Capcom finally realized that too.
Yeah, and gave us 5.
But, thank God Devil May Cry 5 is coming and it actually looks good. Oh my God, I'm so excited. But you can reboot DmC to be more Western oriented if you gotta for some reason, and it can still be good. Like, it could still be a good game. It's just that to meme and his bullshit are not the ways to do it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, all of this means that I'm never gonna play that fucking Senua's Sacrifice game.
Yeah.
Somebody asked us once on Twitter if we were gonna play Senua's Sacrifice, and I'm like, no.
No. Unfortunately, no.
I just don't want to give this... Are they Team... No, they're Ninja Theory.
Ninja Theory, yeah. Team Ninja is the one that did Other M.
Who ruined Metroid, so
yeah.
Ninja game... If you have Ninja in your company name, I'm not going to play your game. Because you ruined good franchises. You almost killed... This almost killed Devil May Cry. Do you think about...
Yeah.
I think about that, like, constantly. This could have killed Devil May Cry. And, like... They just gave Itsuno a chance. Unfortunately, DMC5's been in development for 4 years now. So
yeah.
God, please be good. Even if it's just like another DMC4, it'll be good. You know?
Yeah, I mean, if it's just at the quality, like, all I have to do is match the quality of DMC4, and I will still have a good time with it.
I will still enjoy it. It won't be as good as 3, but as long as it matches 4, then like
that's fine.
Fine. You know, I like DMC4. I think it's super... I mean, we'll talk about that tomorrow. I think 4 is incredibly flawed. But I still really, really like DMC4. So if 5 is just like DMC4, then it's fine. What's going on right now?
The military is breaking in to kill Cat.
Oh. Okay. I have not been paying attention for the last 10 minutes. I've been too busy talking about how to properly reboot DMC4 or DMC. And don't call it DMC Devil May Cry. Call it something else.
Yeah, that name is a bad name.
It's not a good name. It's a really poorly considered idea. This should be a boss fight.
Yeah, this should be a boss, like a duel that you fight, and not like just a regular enemy.
Yeah, like this should have been a boss.
This music sucks.
Oh my god, this music's really bad. Okay. I'm gonna pay attention to the plot for a few minutes. We have not seen Virgil fight anything.
Yeah.
So
Does
far.
Virgil even know how to fight?
Virgil has a sword. He has Yamato.
Yeah, but maybe it's just for decoration.
Maybe it is just for decoration. Maybe he really is just a daddy's money weeb with a with a fucking katana that he doesn't deserve. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh, that is a really,
That was a bad effect right there.
Yeah, it's like a really Gen 6 way to do it, you know? This is a walk and talk sequence! Yeah. I'm gonna just... Oh my god, this is so bad. This is really bad.
This is really, really bad.
I mean, this is, really bad for, a lot of reasons that I can't articulate in a good way. But, Devil May Cry is just about fighting monsters. It's not about this kind of, walk and talk, guard cat, and then wait sequences, you know?
Yeah, these are not how missions should be structured in a Devil May Cry game.
This game does have missions, right?
I mean, I assume it does.
It has to at least have missions. But I haven't seen a
mission screen, no.
Well, but obviously because it's supposed to be like a movie. Like, the guy who cut this together is, cutting this together to be, a movie. But... there hasn't been you know how a lot of missions at the end of Devil May Cry will freeze frame on something?
Yeah.
There hasn't been a freeze frame, and I haven't seen a statue, an upgrade statue or anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Used to upgrade. Do you not have? But you're getting red orbs, so obviously you've got to spend it on something.
Maybe it's just between the mission scenes we don't see, like, is where you can only do your upgrading. Like, maybe there aren't statues.
And maybe we need to pay attention. Maybe we've seen one, but we're doing, like, a Patrick Boyven thing where we haven't been paying attention. Oh, no. I can't complain about Men's with Guns because Crew Cut is in 5, but
Crew Cut's awesome!
Crew Cut's,
and
like,
the thing about Crew Cut is Crew Cut is clearly outclassed.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, what the fuck is happening? I can't keep up with these guys.
Yeah. Are they gonna... That is... Oh, I hate this game. You're literally just protecting Kat.
Yep, this is just an escort mission.
This is an escort mission?
This is an escort mission in a Devil May Cry game.
Do you know what this would look like if it was, like, DmC 3? Lady would be doing her own fucking thing, and then Dante would be doing his own fucking thing. That's it.
Like, if this was in 4, and that was, like, Kyrie, she would be hidden, and, like, you wouldn't have to worry about her at all.
Yeah.
Like, that would be it.
Oh, no. Is that Virgil? Virgil doesn't deserve this. I know Virgil's, like, a huge asshole in Devil May Cry 3, and, like, all of them, I guess I should say. But, like, Virgil doesn't deserve this.
I cannot get over how much I hate his gauntlets. They're so bad looking.
They just kind of, like, melt into his arms. They're not, like... Oh, thank God the hat's gone. Thank you.
Oh, finally.
God. I'm gonna throw up on this fucking game. I don't think Virgil knows how to use a computer. That's my headcanon right now, is I don't think Virgil knows how to use a phone.
Virgil with, like, that Sailor Moon picture where he's, like, shaking the floppy disk, like, I'll have you know I don't know how to use a computer.
I don't know how to use a computer. I think Virgil... Listen, I've told you this extensively. Virgil is smarter than Dante. Virgil is still as dumb as a bag of rocks.
Yeah.
Okay?
He's still, like, only really good at fighting.
No, that's the thing. Virgil and Dante are only good at one thing, and that's both of them. Like, it's just that Virgil is better at fighting than Dante, because he's like, maybe I should think about this a little bit more than just run in and scream really loudly, like Dante. But yeah, I don't think Virgil knows how to use a fucking computer. Like, if you gave Virgil a smartphone, he'd be like, what do I do with this? You know,
it's... Now I'm thinking about, like, especially with Dante and Virgin here. That scene in Zoolander where they're like, the files are in the computer.
They're just laughing at it?
Yeah.
That's not, I can't, no, that's Dante and Virgil. That's not Dante and Virgin. Dante and Virgil probably can't use the computer.
Virgil's a dick.
He's like a dick, but he hasn't done anything in the whole game that suggests he's a dick. He's just kind of, like, existed and hasn't had any actual characterization at all. And he doesn't have any... Oh, fuck, help me. He hasn't done anything cool.
No, he hasn't. He's done 0 cool things.
He's like a computer nerd. I hate this.
This is so shitty. This is, like, so incredibly shitty.
I hate this so much. Cause, like, Kat hasn't been a character.
She hasn't.
Like
she's just an object.
Sad tropes and object.
Like, even Kyrie was handled better than this.
God. And Kyrie has, like, no character, but she's at least kind of charming. And Kat is just kind of like a nothing.
Well, you can also, at the very least, you can appreciate that Nero and Credo clearly care about her.
Right. And
unlike here, where it's like, Virgil doesn't give two shits about Kat.
And I guess it's supposed to be like, Virgil's a bad guy, but like...
But, like, also, like, I don't care about Kat.
I'm in the same boat as Virgil at this point. I'm like, I don't care about this character. Because she has not shown, like,
she hasn't shown any character.
Or, like, any, like, she's just like, well, my dad abused me, and
she's
I'm, like,
she's fucking
Virgil.
Ion. She's fucking Ion.
Oh my god, she is Ion. I hate characters. She's like Colette.
Yeah.
She's Colette. She's just sad. She's just sad and shitty, and I hate this game.
You are wrong, Mundus.
You are really wrong. I'm like watching this in just awe of how bad it is. I'm like out of shitty one-liners. I'm just like, oh, I hate this. Why is he still wearing...
Why is he wearing, like, surgical gloves?
Okay!
Why not?
Okay. Okay, give me just a second to, like, watch this cutscene.
Yeah.
Also, so I can, like, get my thoughts together.
Okay, so also, why is Yamato in the real world, but Dante can't summon rebellion in the real world?
Hey, that's a good question. That is a good question. Do you think Yamato is just a story
so Ebony and Ivory are real too, which I guess makes sense because those aren't from Sparta. Dante had those made.
Yeah, but okay, now I've got my thoughts together.
Okay,
this is like Virgil in DmC 3 is a massive asshole, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we are in agreement. I love Virgil more than, like, a lot of characters.
But he's a shit.
He's like a shit, and he does shitty things. But, and this is really important, he's not a coward, and he wouldn't let somebody else take the fall for his shittiness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know, I totally understand. Like Virgil, if somebody was like, well, this chick got kidnapped because of you, well, for one, that wouldn't happen because Virgil is hyper competent in the original trilogy, and in 4, he's just like unstoppable god. It just wouldn't happen. But also, if it was like, well, this chick, like, bad shit's gonna happen to this chick because of some moral, like, not moral, but like failing of your plans or something, Virgil would be like, fuck that. No, it's not, because I'm not a coward. I'll go fight this asshole myself because I'm a badass. You know? Like, that's just his character, is that he's like that he's a badass and he's not afraid of anything. And in this, he's just like, I can't trade you for Cat. Yeah! Virgil would trade, like, Virgil would trade Dante for a corn chip. Like, if it was like, it's like, I wouldn't trade you for Cat. You matter too much to me, brother. Instead, I'm just gonna go kill that guy, and that'll be the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. Dante...
I will kill him because he's calling me out, so I'll just go kill him.
I'll go kill him because I'm Virgil and I'm unstoppable, and I'll fucking murk Beowulf after you died to him 20 times. You know? This is such... it's such shit.
Dante's too angry.
He's too angry to be cool. He's just mad all the time. I feel like he's the kind of guy who goes shoot up a school. Oh, it's a fight club.
Okay, we missed it earlier, but, like, I will say that, like, Dante catching the clipboard and pen in midair is, like, one of the few Dante things he's done this whole fucking game.
You did it. You actually found a way to make him look like Dante in, like, the most... Oh, man, I didn't notice the A rank is called Anarchic in this game. I think I'm gonna throw up.
That's the dumbest.
That's really... It's awesome, because it's like shitty surfer talk dipshits. We might have to take what are we at, the 48 minute? We might have to... Before the Lilith boss fight, let's stop, mostly because I, like, need to use the bathroom really badly.
Okay. Yep.
So once once Lilith's health bar pops up on screen, or something.
Oh, there's a divinity statue, so they are in there. He's just skipping past them. Okay.
We're just going pure Pat at this point.
Yeah.
Is that a YouTube play button?
That's a play button.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to stop it here because I think I'm gonna throw up.
We're gonna pause it real quick.
We're going to pause it real quick, and then we're going to come back to this, okay?
Yep, we'll be right back. All right. One more time. You should be at 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 28 seconds. So if you are not synced up with that, either skip ahead or go back until you're ready to go.
Or maybe you're just listening to us without the
yeah.
game. Because I realize now, like, it's been an hour. It's almost 2 hours now. We haven't been doing much, like, riffing on what's on screen.
No, I mean, like, it's just serving as, like, background mostly, but yeah, whatever. So we'll, but...
It's fine.
Yeah, so...
Oh, yeah.
3... So, all right, it's ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so maybe I should actually pay attention to what's going on, but I, like, hate this, so I don't really want to. Although it's a good idea that we took a break now, because, like, I didn't want to take a break immediately after Sniper Rifle Abortion, because I might not come back. You know? Like, I might just make you finish it.
Look at this. That's just clearly, like, the DmC 4, like, board game thing.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that awesome part that everyone loves from Devil May Cry 4?
Oh my god, I hate that part so much. Man, the gauntlets in this game look like such shit. I can't get over it. They look
so bad.
It's like, Beowulf is really cool looking, and Ifrit is really cool looking, and Gilgamesh is maybe the coolest design.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks. Good job. It's okay. It's okay, Rando, who's playing this game for us, so that we don't have to.
Gilgamesh is fucking cool because it's got the cool mask.
Oh my god. Like... Gilgamesh is maybe one of the coolest weapon designs in any video game I've ever seen, you know?
So cool. Because you know what also helps about Gilgamesh and Beowulf and everything is that he has boots with it too.
Yeah, oh my god, the boots sell it.
This is just like Dante has big fists. He's got Popeye arm for punching.
It like blends into his jacket. It's not even like a gauntlet. It's just part of his coat, I guess.
Yeah.
And like Ifrit even had more going on than that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I will say I like the giant statue in the background. This is again though. I think the level design is fine. Like I think it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that's really cool.
I mean, like, this is like a cool, like, you know, dance club like thing. Like the fight thing is like, you know, like a rhythm game kind of style to it, you know?
And it's interesting because like the countdown to like fight is like, if this was made by a more competent company, you'd be like, oh, it's funny because Capcom is known for making fighting games. Like they got their foot in the door by making Street Fighter. Like that's what got them like their first major hit was a fighting game. So you're like, oh, that's like a clever riff on the fact that Capcom made their money off of fighting games back in the 90s. And you're like, oh, look how cool that is. But instead, it's like they're not even like really cognizant of that. They're just like, wouldn't it be cool if we had like a fight screen pop up right now?
Yeah.
And it has like a YouTube play, but there's like there's a lot of really cool detailing going on in this. And... Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just marred by the fact that, like, everyone is just swearing, and it's this weird plastic surgery demon.
Yeah. And there's, like, bad dubstep playing.
Like, imagine regular Dante in, like, a cool techno club nightmare world like this.
Yeah, that would be really interesting.
He would be doing, like, cool dancing with it and stuff,
Oh my god,
you know?
could you imagine how cool would that? He would totally be, like, doing, like, dance routines with demons and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah!
Like, could you imagine the cutscene that opens this level is just him, like, dancing with demons like an asshole?
Well, you know, okay, so, like, the cuts, like, this whole, like, stage open with, like, Dante going to the club and he fucking punches the bouncer, right?
Right.
You know, like, regular Dante would have, like, instead of, like, you know, just decking the bouncer...
Yeah.
He would have, like, tripped the bouncer up or something and then stolen the clipboard and then written his own name. And you're like, well, my name's on it now.
Yeah.
And the bouncer's like, whoa, whoa, and just Dante just walks in, you know? Like, that would have been, like, cooler and, like, weirder. And then, like, you know, it would cut to Dante, like, dancing on the club with a bunch of other, like, you know, kids going on. And, like, Lilith's like, what the hell is he doing? You know? Like, he'd be having fun with it. But instead we get this.
And then, like, in the demon world, he would, like, actually have, like, a dancing sequence with this fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. I hate this. If I quit this... Oh god, her stomach is doing, like, weird monster bullshit.
Yeah, weird, like, distending things.
Is this, like, a boss? There still hasn't... We've only had, like, 3 boss fights in this whole fucking game.
Okay, so you know what? I've decided I don't like the enemy cut-in.
No!
I don't like it.
I'm not in love with it, no. Also, calling her a Barbie sucks.
Yeah.
Because the whole fucking thing about Devil May Cry is that it's kind of outside of our world.
Yeah. I mean, they're just throwing in, like, modern references to, like, to everything anyway, so, like, fucking whatever.
Whatever. Oh my god. I hate this so... It's so, like... Oh boy, here we fucking go.
Yeah.
It's so shitty to just have, like, your evil demon bitch be, like, a plastic surgery monster.
Yeah.
Who, like, doesn't want to age and, like, all of these really shallow things. Because it's, like, I don't know. It's such bottom barrel social shit.
I mean, think about it. We had Nevin is, like, the really hot, you know, vampire demon bat lady, right?
Right.
Right? And then in 4, we had Echidna.
Yeah.
Who was also, like a mother, you know? But she was, like, a gross plant monster.
Right.
So, like, we already had both of these things done way better.
And I don't think Echidna is, like, great, but, like, man, it's still better than this shit.
Yeah. Like, because Echidna had the whole thing where, like, she you know, felt like she got, like, really upset whenever Dante would shoot the pods, you know? Because they were her babies.
Yeah, yeah.
But instead, we have this. And it's just gross and, like, uncomfortable.
And just really, like, poorly conceived and just conceived like a baby. Haha. Yeah, sorry. But just, like, everything about it is so, like, boring. And, like, really, really Fight Club.
Fight Club. No, you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's what white guys think Fight Club is.
Oh, you're so right. Oh my god, you're totally right.
Like, you remember the Fight Club video game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is like.
Oh my god, it is like the Fight Club video game. You're
Where,
right.
like, one of the hidden bosses in the Fight Club video game is Lincoln.
Yeah.
Because at one point, like, they kind of offhand mention that, like, he wants to fight Abraham Lincoln.
Right. Yeah.
And, like, I think Fred Durst is in the Fight Club video game.
Oh my god, of course he is.
this is so shitty.
This is such...
Like, Lord, this is so shitty.
Please kill me. This might be the most, like, dramatic misunderstanding of Dante's character in the whole game.
This is it.
Like, hostages?
Yeah, like, this right here is 100% it.
Like, like, Dante swearing and Dante, like, fucking ladies and all this stuff. Whatever. It sucks. But fine, this is a reboot. We're going off of, like, the assumption that this is a reboot and shit happens. But Dante taking, like, a hostage is the most, like, antithetical... Oh my god, this is it! I'm gonna kill myself! Ben!
And then...
fucking die!
So, Dante taking a hostage, and, like, to the point where he makes a hostage video.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just, like, he grabs someone to, like, hold, where it's, like, you know, to, like, stop a fight or whatever, but, like, which is still shitty enough. But, like, this is, like, a whole extra level of just shit.
And don't get me started about just the idea that, like, both of the women in this game are, like...
Are tokens.
They're token props, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Lady and Trish, like, yeah, okay, their jiggle physics in 4 are kind of overdone.
They're a bit egregious, but you know, it's Devil May Cry. You expect things to be egregious like that.
It's a little ridiculous, but whatever. You kind of get past it because, like, Lady and Trish are still doing their own thing, and they're, like, their own person. And, like, this is just, like, Lilith and Kat, whose name I literally just forgot, are, like, they are props. They have no agency. Yeah. They have no, like, control. They exist to just, like, satisfy another person. Like, Kat is there to be, like, the third member of a love triangle between Dante and Virgil. And she is just obsessed. She's in love with Virgil for no reason, because Virgil is, like, trash in this game. And it's all just so... Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up when we get to the fucking... actual sniper rifle.
He thought this was a good idea.
This is Virgil using a gun, and Virgil hates guns.
Like, remember how the only time Virgil uses a gun is in 3 when he takes Ivory from Dante so they could do their double jackpot?
And it's like a really cool moment, and he even acknowledges that, like, using a gun is not his style, because he, like, explicitly says, I'll do things your way for once.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh my god, I'm gonna...
There it is!
There it is!
There it is!
Oh...
Hey, there it is!
Wow, it's somehow worse than I imagined, because she's, like, actually devastated to lose the baby. That kind of sucks. Like, oh, this is really bad.
There's no fucking way in goddamn hell Virgil would ever shoot a pregnant woman in the stomach.
Because it's not a fucking challenge. Like, Virgil's whole existence is based around, like, fight guys get strong, you know?
Well, it's like we talked about. Virgil's just Akuma.
He's just Akuma! He's harmless!
He's not evil, he's not, like, good. But he just wants to get stronger and to fight strong guys at their strongest.
He's just an asshole, yeah!
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Are you...
Oh my god, help me. I think I'm going insane. I feel like I'm, like, hallucinating this part of the game. It doesn't even feel real. And, like, Virgil doesn't do anything. He just shoots somebody. And it's not even cool. It's just...
Oh, that's the Virgil mobile.
It is the Virgil mobile. It's his daddy's money car. Oh my god, look at Kat's face.
Oh my god, this is...
Boy, Boy, the voice acting in this game really sucks too, by the way. We haven't really brought that up.
I miss Reuben Langdon so much.
Man, I love Reuben Langdon. Oh my god, I love that this guy is just standing here to show that nothing will happen! I love this guy! You could stand there all day and nothing would happen, I bet. Oh my god, there's a V on the screen. It really is the Virgil Mobile.
It's the Virgil Mobile.
Oh my god, I think I'm going insane, Ben.
He got this from his dad because, his dad probably works at a dealership.
Oh my god, his dad is no, his dad doesn't work at a dealership. His dad is some kind of shitty stockbroker or some kind of like rich asshole who knows a guy at a dealership and he bought, this version of Virgil a car when he was, 16, and he wrecked it, and he bought him a new one. Oh my god, help me.
Did you just lose sound, by the way?
Wait, fuck.
Is there any audio in your video, right now? In the movie?
No, there isn't. So you lost it too?
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess, I guess it's just the video then, which I guess is okay.
Maybe it's it got copyright claimed or something?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't really care.
I don't think they can copyright claim, chunks of the video. Whatever, it's fine.
Whatever. The deal is that I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care either.
It's not like I'm missing, amazing voice acting and music or anything. Because, the voice acting in this game is really, really, nothing. This is just a set piece. Can you believe that this is a Devil May Cry with a fucking
with set pieces?
Like a Last of Us style set piece? All it needs is QT. If this game had QTEs in it, I think I would kill myself.
You know what? I've been playing Bayonetta a little bit too.
Yeah.
And Bayonetta has QTEs in it. Ugh. And I hate them.
Yeah, QTEs suck. No, QTEs suck no matter what. I don't care if you're Hideki Kamiya or anything. QTEs always suck,
there's... Okay.
Is there just no music? Hold on.
No, I can hear music now. Maybe just, the sound, cut out in his recording or something.
Maybe. Okay.
But no, the one... Or maybe it was, an artistic thing. I don't know.
I don't know. It could be. In that case, it really sucks then.
Yeah. But no, I was saying that, the ones in Bayonetta are just, awful, and I hate them.
QTEs suck literally no matter what. They have never been a good idea. They weren't good in Devil May Cry. Or, sorry, fuck, the other one. God of War. I've been drinking. Yeah, they weren't good in God of War. I mean, they're not good in Resident Evil 4, and RE4 is, a masterpiece, Mm-hmm. But nothing, QTE is never good. Just make it playable. Is Virgil going to finally do something? I would love
Probably
it.
Not.
Virgil, you're right.
So I guess Kat's just okay with Virgil now. Even though he's ditch her.
Yeah, I guess it's because she doesn't know that he tried to ditch her, but...
Well, no, he was there!
Oh, yeah.
She was right there! He's Dante, leave her. She's useless. We don't need her anymore.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, this Sparta didn't wear boots. He wore loafers.
He wore loafers. Man, it's
By the way, this Mundus sucks. 100%. This Mundus is garbage.
It's okay, human Mundus. The god of all, evil bullshit taking a human form. Fine. That would be again, there's an interesting concept, right? Because, we only know Mundus as an animate statue, but to give him, a human form that he can interact with Dante in a more meaningful way is a cool thing. To actually have Mundus and Dante have some kind of back and forth and, an actual kind of, villain-protagonist relationship is, interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they didn't do that because Virgil, fuck, the other one. Well, even Virgil! You could have had it be, Dante, you could have had it been Dante is a third party working with the Order, and then the main beef is between Virgil and Mundus, and Dante is the guy that's fucking up both of their beefs,
Yeah.
And that would have been a really cool dynamic. Dante is this guy who shows up technically out of the blue and is just screwing up Virgil and Mundus's crazy rivalry. But that's also not what happens.
No.
It's like, it posits Mundus as this, like, the ultimate villain between, Dante and like, you know, like this guy Dante hates, but they never really interact. Like, a good villain is a character you interact with. That's why Dante and Virgil's, like, rivalry in 3 is so incredible.
And, like, even why,
oh my god, there's a countdown clock in this game.
Even why, Nero and the Order are so strong is because Nero's part of the Order.
Yeah.
And you have that whole, like, you know, finding out that your organization is evil and you have to fight people that you worked with before.
Yeah, and it's like, and I don't think the writing in 4 is good. But
it's better than this.
It's better than this because there's still some sort of emotional stakes. You get the idea from, like, a few conversations between Credo and Nero and Credo and other characters, or no, the other one, sorry, Nero and other characters, that, like, you know, Nero doesn't, you know, he's kind of, like, lost his faith in, like, their god, but he still serves the Order out of, like, a love for Kyrie. And that's an interesting character dynamic, you know? It's not great because it's kind of underwritten, but in, like, a version of DmC4 where DmC4 is finished, that's a really interesting character concept of, like, I don't have any belief in this religion, but it's kind of, like, the only place I have. It's, like, my only, like, role in society is to serve the Order.
It's more out of, like, a loyalty to Kyrie than a loyalty to the Order.
Yeah, it even says that, like, outright. That, like, you know, like, the interesting dynamic between them is that, like, Nero is motivated by his love.
Wait, is this it?
Oh, no. I'm gonna kill myself. Nope, this isn't it. Not yet.
No, that's not it. That's
okay.
later then.
It's later. It comes eventually. She really is just a voice on the radio.
Yeah, she's just a calm.
She's just a calm character. This is really boring.
It's I mean, I kind of like the sketchy thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
But, you know,
did I lose you?
I'm still here. I'm just like focusing on the dumb action.
It's so dumb. It's not even, like, fun action.
Yeah.
It's just bad. Also, this is a nitpicky thing, but I think, like, the glove design in Devil May Cry games is, like, the coolest thing ever. So, like Virgil's, like, really tight
surgical gloves
are so bad.
They're just blue surgical gloves.
They are blue latex surgical
gloves.
Oh,
look, the finance wing. Those who work here are barely human anymore.
Oh,
because, man, you work in the corporation and the offices, man.
Wait, is that Virgil doing shit over there? I'm in shock. I can't believe it.
Oh, he actually is doing cool things.
He's doing a thing. He's doing a thing, guys.
It's Corp, but do you get it? It's Corp. No, that's not Virgil. That's just a guy. Never mind.
Oh, I thought it was Virgil, and I got excited for a minute
there.
I was like, maybe they didn't fuck the character. No, they fucked the character up entirely.
But it's the corporation, Sarah, and if you sit at the desk all day working for the man, you're gonna lose your humanity, man.
Oh, man, I can't believe it. Oh, I'm in shock. You know, I hate this Dante's face. I hate him. We were talking about how fucking hot, like, DmC4 Dante is and how perfect his face is.
Yeah, and then there's this guy.
There's this fucking guy, and he just looks all, like, gross. I hate it. I'm, like, in shock of how much I hate this game. I mean, I knew I hated this game, but, like, I hate this game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The sketchy effect is neat, though.
Yeah, the chalkboard outline is, like, a cool effect.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like, hey, you did something right. Good for you. There's enough here, like, watching it now. I'm like, man, you could have made something good. You could have made a cool... Oh, fuck.
There's, like... You okay?
Yeah, my computer was trying to go to sleep while I was talking to you.
Oh.
And I was like, oh no, don't do that.
Like, there's a lot in here that would look better in a different game.
If this was like its own game and wasn't trying to be like a Devil May Cry game, I think I wouldn't hate it as much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it had just been its own thing about some devil hunting guys, and it was like a little overly edgy.
Okay, you know what? They both said bingo and not jackpot. You know?
Yeah. Cat has no personality. She's just a thing. I need another drink.
You can't quit now. We're almost there. You have less than an hour to go. It's almost done.
Are we almost done?
We're at less than an hour. We're at 2:11.
Oh my god, I can't believe we've done it.
2:12. We're almost there. We're getting there.
We're doing it. We're making it happen. I can finally say I've experienced Devil May Cry DMC. Wait, is this it?
Even though we met like 2 hours ago.
We literally met like 2 hours. Oh wait, this is it. No, maybe not. Wait, we're getting there.
This is it. This is it. This is it.
This has to be it. Yeah,
this is it.
This is it. No, damn it, we're both waiting for it. We're both just like, where is it? Where is it? So I can get really mad.
Oh, look at that. He's got blue robes now.
Oh. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, 5 whole stories of hell. Bitch, I beat the bloody palace. 5 whole stories of hell. Fuck you. What the fuck do you know? Hey, what the fuck do you even know?
How do you know all this, Cat?
You don't know.
How did you know that? Do you have the script? Is that the script over there?
Hey Dante, what's that? Is that the script over there? Also, nothing is happening in this elevator.
Yeah. Cat, what do you have in your tube backpack? Is that the script?
Her tube backpack. Man, this is really, like, bad. I thought DmC 1 had a bad ending. This is way worse.
Wouldn't it suck if, like, we got to, like, the end of the game and we're like, oh shit, that final boss fight's actually really cool looking, though.
What if the final boss fight with Mundus rules? I think I would, like...
What if this game does the thing that like Tales of Exilia 2 does, where like it's so bad it misunderstands the point of the series so bad that the bad thing is good?
Yeah, because Exilia 2 has like a really dope final boss, doesn't it?
Well, no, I'm talking more about Ivor. How like the worst
too.
the worst thing in X1 is the best thing in X2.
But I was also thinking about how like Exilia 2 has a really good final boss fight.
It does have a cool boss fight.
Yeah, it has a really good boss. Like, man, what's his name? Beasley Bakor, who has a stupid name.
That's like the worst name ever. But yeah,
worst name ever. Worse than Duke, and Duke is pretty bad. But, like, you know, Bakor's final boss fight is pretty good, like, comparatively.
Because guess what? He has a devil trigger.
Yeah, he does have a... Oh, my God. Oh, my God, they are devil triggers!
They're just devil triggers!
They're just Kamen Rider devil triggers. Oh, this is it!
This is it!
This is it! I'm gonna kill myself. Wait for it. I'm gonna kill myself!
In what? In what fucking reality would Nero or would Virgil ever say that?
In the reality that Tamim lives in, where none of these characters act like themselves.
Nero might make he might make a sword reference. You know, he might like when Dante busts out Rebellion, he might be like, he might pull out Red Queen and be like, mine's bigger.
Yeah, 100%. But
he wouldn't. Virgil would never in a million years talk about his penis.
Oh no! I fucked up my game!
Oh no, what happened?
No, keep it running, don't stop yours. Just keep talking. Okay. What timestamp are you at?
2:16:52.
Oh no, it won't load. Just keep talking. It's fine. It's fine. It wasn't intentional, I swear.
Yes, I'm at 2:17:05.
Okay. I can do it. I can get back. But no, like, in what fucking universe do you live in where, like, Virgil is like, I've got a bigger dick? Like, Virgil is the most, like, Virgil knows that he's a badass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't need to announce it to the universe that he's got a big dick and he's a badass, because he just knows it. And so, like, we've been joking before that, like, Dante and Virgil have big dick energy. They don't need to. They don't need to express it. We just know. What time are you at?
I'm at 2:17:50.
2:17:50. Don't stop running yours.
I'm not.
Don't. I'm almost back. My controller fell off my couch and I fucked it up. And I know. I hate these controllers. 2:17:52. I'm
at 2:18:10 now.
Okay, here we go.
Whatever. You barely, like, Dante and Mundus are talking.
Yeah, I got back to. I'm at 2:18:25.
I'm perfect. You're synced back up then.
Excellent. We did it. It's a miracle, Ben.
You caught it just at the last second.
And I have to talk to Mundus. Like, you couldn't give Mundus a more interesting design.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other... Well, I mean, like, considering Mundus, the greatest demon alive, you know, like, the most evil demon alive, is a
old,
bald guy in a suit. And then, I mean, it makes sense considering, you know, Mr. Cole's Cash, Sparta.
That's true. Yeah.
How is Sparta the worst dressed of the three of them?
Because he's the worst dressed of the three of them in the original games, too.
No, but I mean, like, okay, so, like, yeah, his outfit looks really fucking goofy. You know, it's, like, obviously, but, like, he's a 2,000-year-old demon who probably lived in a fuck-off big castle, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that...
So, like, again, in the hypothetical world where this game is good, right?
Yeah.
Like, you would, if you're trying to reboot this to be, like, a good video game, maybe have, like, Dante and Mundus have some kind of history. You know, like, they've encountered each other before or something, and there's, like, some kind of villainous back and forth. I don't know. There's so many ways you could do this better. And they always pick the worst option. It's like David Cage and how David Cage always says the wrong thing. It's like that. Also, Mundus is just groping his tits.
He's just like, I don't know what he's trying to do here.
I don't know. What is he, like, trying to corrupt him or something?
Is he trying to, like, break his chest? Oh, he's trying to tear his chest open.
But, like...
Hey, Virgil, want to tag in? No? Want to help? No?
No. Fuck you. Virgil hasn't fought anything on screen this whole game. This is so bad.
God, Virgil sucks in this.
How take the coolest
How do you...
character in, like, anything ever and make him so bad?
Like, so, like, in DmC 1, you know, you get used to, like, how cool Dante is, right? Like,
right.
Oh, shit, Dante's so cool in DmC 1. Like, you spend no time with him. You get to DmC 3, and, like, you know, you immediately see Virgil, and you're like, holy fuck, this guy is so much cooler than Dante. Like, immediately, everyone knows.
Instantly.
And then you just get this clown.
This fucking clown who's never done anything cool ever. Oh my god.
Oh, that's stupid.
It's stupid. It's so stupid. And it's like, even Virgil, like, saving Dante is, like, the least cool way to save Dante. He just kind of, like, shows up and then just kind of, like, pokes him with Yamato instead of it being, like, man, in DmC 3, when Virgil shows up to help you fight Arkham, it's, like, the coolest thing in the universe, right?
You know, because you fought him twice already, you know he's got the fucking Vorpal energy sword that rips holes in space and time.
Yeah!
And you're like, shit, this guy who just beat my ass this entire game is now on my side? Yay, cool.
Fuck yeah!
This'll be great.
He shows up and he attacks Arkham and he's like, that's my power. And then he does like a cool sword flip and he's like, you can't handle it. And you're like, yeah! This guy is cool. And then, like, in this, like, there's no cool, like, sword flourish or anything. He just kind of shows up.
Virgil is such a non-action guy.
He's such a non-action guy. And, like, that's the thing about, like, what makes Dante and Virgil cool is that they're both action guys. Like,
yeah.
You see Dante for the first time, like, or, like, you know Dante. Dante is, like, a cool action guy because you played 2 Devil May Cry games already. And you're like, yeah, Dante is cool. And then you're like, well, here's Dante's twin brother. And it's like, well, maybe Virgil is more like the subdued Blue Oni kind of character. And, like, you're expecting him to not be as, like, action-oriented. And then you get to the bit where he just murks fucking Beowulf.
Yeah.
And then takes the gauntlets and proceeds to use those gauntlets to kick your teeth in. And it's like, oh, Virgil is as cool of an action guy as you are. Like, they are on equal footing. Virgil is even cooler of an action guy than you are. And he does, like, cool fighty bullshit just like Dante. And you're like, this is awesome. Because everybody, they're, like, on equal footing. And so when you finally do beat Virgil at the end of 3, it's, like, a cool, triumphant moment. But, like, in this game, Virgil is just a nothing character.
Yeah.
So when they fight, because you know it's coming, it's like, you didn't know, there's no anticipation of, like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to fight Virgil one more time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, if the Virgil-Dante fight, like, is the true end of the game, like, is the last battle in the game, like, who cares? This Virgil sucks. Why would I be intimidated by him, you know?
Why would I be, like, impressed that I beat this Virgil? Like, anybody could beat this Virgil. Whatever. I hate this game. Even this Moon's design sucks.
Like, he's doing action things, but he's not even doing them in, like, a cool way, you know?
Yeah!
He's, like, bumbling around and, like, getting, like, intimidated and whatnot.
I hate this. And you're following him around. I hate this game.
Yeah.
It's just another escort mission. Moonzus, moo, like a cow.
Who cares?
I think I'm losing my mind.
It's almost over.
I think I'm going insane at how bad this is. It's so Western. You know?
It really, really is. That's, like, its biggest... It's, like... It's so aggressively, like, Western video game.
Like, you're running around in an office building in the final boss fight sequence. Like the boss fight in at the end of 3 is, like, not 3, fucking kill me, the other one, 1, it's, like, bad, but you're still doing it on, like, kind of an epic scale. Like, you're in hell, and you just went through, like, gore pits and shit. And then you get to this, and it's like you're just running around in a office building. You know?
Oh no, he took Virgil.
Oh,
this would be scarier if, like, Virgil was strong.
Or, like, a character. Yeah, it'd be, like, really intimidating if Virgil was, like...
Oh, now you can fight him.
Yeah. This sucks. Man, this Mundus design sucks, too.
It's really bad. He's just a big rock monster.
This is like a Transformers over-designed bullshit.
Like, you know, like, okay, so, like, the boss fights suck, in like, 1 and 4 especially, right?
Right.
You know? But the Savior in 4's got a fucking great design! And Mundus in 1 has a fucking cool design!
Yeah, because he's like a cool, like a cool statue guy.
Like a Greco-Roman, like, statue, like, powerhouse, like, he looks physically intimidating and, like, solid and like, unstoppable.
Yeah.
And this is just, like, a big rock molten magma man.
Yeah, and, like...
He's got cars inside of him.
And it makes me think of, like, the Transformers, like the Michael Bay, like the Bayformers, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Where it's just, like, there's a ton of visual elements just all mushed together, and it's just soup, you know? It's just, there's a bunch of shit going on, and they don't even really emphasize the fact that he has, like... Okay, so I noticed this earlier when they were showing, like, human Mundus, like, up close. He has, like, 3 scratches on his forehead that are supposed to represent the fact that Mundus has 3 eyes. You know, like, Mundus's, like, most identifiable trait in both DmC 1 and 3 is that he is represented by 3 glowing eyes in a triangle shape. It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And human Mundus has 3 scratches on his forehead where it looks like his human skin is peeling back. And it's supposed to be representative of that. It's like, oh, it's like a visual callback to, like, the iconic Mundus imagery. But, like, you look at this! There's not a 3rd eye anywhere!
No, he's just a amalgamation magma man.
Yeah, and it's, like, it's the most boring version of this design. And it's just bad. It's all bad. And
I am, like, dying to see the reason why Virgil and Dante fight.
Oh, I know why. Just
like, because they're like friends.
Yeah, they're getting along great. Like, they actually that's like the one thing that in, like, a good version of this game I would think is refreshing, is if, like, maybe, like, halfway through, like, the good way version of this game they would actually get along and it'd be like, oh, okay, so they actually have a lot in common. And, like,
because, you know...
That's, like, a cool concept, you know?
Well, you know, it's kind of interesting, because, like, you know what did this really well was the Mortal Kombat thing, where, like, you know, oh, shit, in the rebooted timeline, Scorpion and Sub-Zero are friends?
Yeah!
Like, oh, that's, like, really, really shocking and interesting, because, you know, of their long history together.
Yeah, and, like, this idea of Dante and Virgil, like, getting along, like, in a good version of this game, this would be, like, a really satisfying moment, because it's like, oh, hey... Well, we know that in like, the original timeline, they end up killing each other. I mean, like, Dante ends up killing his brother in 1, and it's kind of like a, oh, fuck, that's actually a really tragic moment.
Yeah, there's, like, this whole... but, like, you know...
Especially if you've played 3.
But, like, instead of this, it's just...
What is this fucking
nothing.
TV... It's like a fucking internet thing? Are you serious right now? What the fuck? Okay. I think I'm gonna throw up. I hate this game. Where are you timestamp wise?
I'm at 2:30:45 or 42.
Okay, so you're just somehow you got a little ahead of me. I think my internet hooked up. Not that it matters.
Were you, like, a few seconds behind or something?
Okay, now, there we go. I caught up with you. I skipped ahead a couple seconds. So this is the conflict. This is what causes their This is what causes the thing.
Oh, he wants to...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Remember Virgil's most, like, strongest high point is his desire to grab power to rule over the domain? Mm-hmm. Remember how that was very important to Virgil? Was to be a leader and to rule over subjects?
Yeah, that's totally a thing he wants. Oh, this is... You know, I watched this cutscene out of, like, curiosity to see what would lead to, like their rival fight, and I was like, this is bad. And now that I'm watching it with the rest of the game, like, with context, I'm like, this is even worse. I also love that they, like, really trying to make Cat seem important when Cat is, like, such a nothing.
Right. It's like Tamima's at the very end, he's like, oh wait, shit, I forgot to actually make Cat, like, endearing and important. He's like, I need to have Dante just give a monologue at the end to say, like, hey, look at all the things Cat did in this game.
Yeah.
Man, this isn't even, like, intimidating because, like, Dante could probably just, like, punch him in the face and it'd be over.
Yeah! It's like, Virgil has been such a nothing in this game. Like, he's like, stand aside, and you're like,
yeah,
who's afraid of Virgil in this game, for real?
Dante just needs to, like, slap him, and it's, like, over. Like, stand aside, and you just, like... and then just, like, Virgil starts crying.
I'll tell my father about this, you know?
Just punch him in the ear, and it'll be done.
Yeah, we're good, you know? But... Like, how is Virgil... We have not seen what Virgil is capable of at all in this whole game. So, like, why would we be intimidated by this fight? You know what I mean? Like, there's been no indication that Virgil is a force to be reckoned with at all in this game. So then, like, this cutscene has no emotional weight because we haven't seen what Virgil can do. We're just kind of like, oh, Virgil's just kind of an asshole. Here we go.
Also, just fucking get on with it already. Oh, yeah, God.
Please, Jesus, just get the fucking game going.
That rebellion design is so bad.
It's really bad. Like, you couldn't put a fucking skull on it? Really, guys?
Yeah.
Like, that's what makes Rebellion cool, is that it's tacky goth nonsense.
Also, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Regular Dante's is bigger.
Regular Dante's is bigger.
I mean... We'll just put it at that.
We'll just leave it there, but it's like a little
like, this is all coming out of nowhere for Virgil, because, like, he's never shown any signs of being able to do this shit!
We have never once seen Virgil be cool in this whole game. Like, he has not done a single cool action guy thing, and then, like, out of nowhere, Virgil knows how to fight when he's been, like, established to be, like, a badass, like... hacker guy instead of like a swordsman dude. I think I'm going insane.
This is not even close to being as cool as the Virgil 3 fight.
Virgil 3 is like the tensest thing in the universe because it's like canonically, not, you know, like, okay, so in game you've beaten Virgil twice already, so you know you can do it, but canonically, the first time Virgil beats Dante's ass, the second time they fight to a standstill, and the third time, this is it. This is like, we have established all of this tension between Dante and Virgil. We know that they care about each other because they fought Arkham together. And so, like, but we also know that Virgil can, like, destroy us in a fight.
Yeah.
Because we've already fought him twice.
You know, now I'm motivated, you know?
Yeah,
like, you're like, wait, what? Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. But this comes out of nowhere, and we have no idea what Virgil is capable of.
Oh, did you notice how he blocks, too?
No.
He doesn't do the sword twirl.
Fuck you! You just ruined the coolest aspect of his character.
He doesn't do the sword twirl. Oh, look at how lame is his devil trigger. Is it even... Oh, he's got the stand now?
He has a stand because they're like, let's jack like the coolest concept from Nero.
No, that sucks.
It sucks. And he doesn't, like, again, the fact that they don't have like real devil triggers to show that they're like demon guys is like one of the shittiest things in the universe. Like,
oh, he does have the sword twirl when you shoot him. Okay.
Yeah,
okay, well, fine.
Yeah. Fuck
fine.
Me. Fine. At least you got that right. We'll give you that one thing. Like, I guess we have to give him this one thing.
Yeah.
But
at least you didn't cut out the one of the coolest bits about fighting Virgil.
Ever. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Alright, we're done.
We still have a half hour to go. What are you talking about? What is after? Oh, you know what?
I bet this is the Virgil's Downfall DLC as well.
Yeah, I bet it has that at the end of it too. Okay. Cool, we'll get to see more of shitty Virgil.
No! I don't deserve to suffer like this!
Also, I mean, come on, why would either of these brothers care about getting stabbed in the chest?
You know? Oh, God.
Like, why would they care?
Cat. Hey, here's the other thing. So they have tried to establish Dante is like, they've tried to do the jerk with the heart of gold storyline, right?
Yeah.
Where he's like an asshole, but he kind of cares. So like, why would Dante be this enthusiastic about killing Virgil to where only Cat can talk him down from it, you know?
Because he's in Devil Trigger, which like messes with your emotional state.
I really hate their faces. This is a really petty thing, but
they look very ugly.
I hate their faces in this game.
Oh, but look, he's got white hair now.
Oh, look at that!
Look,
and it flashes back to when they were kids. Look at that.
When they were friends. This sucks so much.
I hate this so much. The world is under my protection.
Ally to good, nightmare to you.
No! Don't do it! No! What have you done? Oh. I hate this so much. And again, it's like Virgil wouldn't... Okay.
The only way you would get Virgil to walk away like that is if he was physically dragged away. Like, come on.
Like,
he would get Cat and be like, don't kill him, please, and Virgil, like, Dante to, like, spare him, and he'd get up and Virgil, like, that was dumb of you, and then just uppercut Dante.
Just knock all of Dante's teeth out. Oh my god. This is one of the most shitty parts of this whole game, and I knew this part already existed, is the part where Dante's like, I don't know who I am anymore. Like, again, you have just misunderstood this character really, really hard.
You could not have missed this character any harder.
Oh, look, he's got, like, spooky eye. Are we gonna do Virgil's Downfall? Is that what this is?
Oh, hell yeah, we are!
So, what's up with the weird animated cutscenes now? Did you run out of the budget for, like,
I guess it's DLC, so, like, whatever, fuck it. Wait, is this... Wait, okay, so I will give this one credit for one thing. I mean, this is after DmC Devil May Cry.
Yes.
It's not a prequel like every other time Virgil's been playable.
Yeah, that's true. Like, good for you guys. You actually did something that fucking... But these animated cutscenes, like, this is hideous.
Yeah, this does not look very good.
It is, like, a really hideous art style. But okay, so did Virgil like intentionally fall into hell?
Who fucking knows?
So he like opened a portal with Yamato, which again we've never once established that Yamato is able to cut space and time in this game. By the way.
Look, his hair is not slicked anymore.
Oh, thank God. It's actually way better this way.
It actually does look way, way better now.
Oh, thank God. Thank you so much. I was going insane with that Draco Malfoy fucking hair.
Okay, well, look at that portrait. That portrait's not bad.
See, okay, but this is actually exactly what I want from like a Virgil DLC. Because, like, okay, we both know that V is not Virgil, right? We both know
of course, yeah. Of
course. It's not Virgil. If it is Virgil, I'll lose my fucking mind, but it's not. But, like, Virgil being playable in 3 and 4 Special Edition is literally just you're playing through the campaign again with Virgil.
As Virgil, as Virgil.
There's no unique missions and stuff. And so, like, I'm actually like delighted by this, even if I think this Virgil kind of sucks. Because, like, this is what I really want, you know?
It's not fair that this Virgil is the one that gets the unique campaign.
Yeah, I really hope that this is like what Virgil... Because Virgil is going to get DLC for 5. We both know.
Oh, 100%, sure.
That's like Virgil sells DLC. That's how
it's gonna be you're gonna play as Dante, V, and Nero in 5. And then Virgil will get a DLC campaign, and hopefully Trish and Lady will get one too.
And hopefully it'll be like a unique DLC campaign like this.
Yeah.
Like, this is actually... I have to give them credit, and I hate to do it. This is cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that he gets his own story, for sure.
You get to know, like, this is not something that like, Virgil in the canon storyline gets to do. Like, we don't know how Virgil lost his mind and became Nello Angelo, you know? But, like, in this, we're actually getting some kind of backstory for what happens to Virgil after the origin story, which is a thing we don't get in Devil May Cry 3, and we should have. Like, yeah.
Okay, well, look at him now. Like, he's just acting like real Virgil now. Like for real. Like,
he's actually getting to be, like, the Virgil we know. And, like, good for them. They did it. I can't believe... I'm, like, in awe. They actually made, like, a decent Virgil. I can't fucking believe it. They made a good thing.
Like, if you just put, like, the regular Virgil outfit on this, it's the same. It's fine.
Yeah, sure! Although, again, these cutscenes
look bad.
Why would they just not make them, like, real... Did they just run out of the budget to animate some shit?
They must have just run out.
I guess. I mean, I don't blame them, because, I mean, like, this game sold like trash.
Also, God, this is so dumb, though. It's like... You're fundamentally missing the point by making Dante the superior brother, you know?
The whole point is that Dante is, like, the weaker brother, and overcoming Virgil is, like, a huge thing for him.
Like, how does it feel to lose again, brher? Like, what? Well,
technically he's only lost to Dante, like, once. You know what I mean? These cutscenes... Why do these cutscenes look so bad? Like, why wouldn't you just animate them properly? These are really hideous. Like, it's not even good animated cutscenes.
Yeah.
This is really cheap. That's what it is. These are just animatics that they were like, oh fuck, we ran out of time. Quick, someone add some flash animation to the animatics. You know? Hold on.
Remember that Cat's important.
Oh, Cat is like... So it's like Virgil's supposed to be like in love with this bitch who has no personality whatsoever?
I think it's mostly just like, hey, can you extend the most basic level of kindness to Cat? Like, you don't have to, like, be in love with her, but she's very clearly obsessed with you and very clearly in a bad spot emotionally. Can you at least do her the kindness of, like, kind of being there for her?
Not being a total shit. So it is supposed to be like Virgil is like... Oh yeah, okay, this is it. It's like Virgil's like in love with Cat as well. Oh my god.
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
But no, look, he's doing cool stuff now. It's fine.
I can't believe it. This is actually like a normal Virgil gameplay video.
Yeah, like this is Devil May Cry. Like, look, Sara, it's happening.
Oh my god,
this is like Devil May Cry.
Look at that. That's cool.
Well, he's doing Devil May Cry stuff.
I can't believe it.
And now it's not Devil May Cry anymore.
Oh no. that's, Ben, I was thinking, right? Like,
Right.
what does Devil May Cry need? What does it need? It needs a love triangle.
Yeah, you know what's great is when like any form of media has that.
It's really
It's
good.
always entertaining, right?
Yeah, that's always like a good storytelling aspect. Like love triangle between brothers and like one lady. That's it's fine.
It's always like dramatic and tense because you are always wondering which one will it be?
Yeah, like what Devil May Cry 3 really needed was like a love triangle.
A love triangle between Dante, Virgil, and
Oh God, I'm throwing up everywhere. Oh no. Oh God, I can't stop puking. Wow, I can't get over how bad these cutscenes
I like
look.
when the characters don't even look like them. Like, this doesn't even look like Virgil.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like his character model. It's weird. Like, these are just the animatics. Oh my God, this is a love triangle.
Remember that Lady and Trish don't matter.
Yeah, that they're just like prostitutes with guns.
They're just prostitutes with guns. Well, you see, the problem, Sarah, is that Trish and Lady had all that pesky agency.
I know, right? Like,
so, like, when you take that, when you strip all that, like, all that agency weighing them down.
Yeah, all those decisions they make for themselves.
Yeah,
for, like, their own desires.
You have a real character now.
Who's obsessed with, like, a dude. We don't even get that there's not even a cat boss fight. You just kill her in a cutscene. Like, I get that she's, like, the representation of Cat in Virgil's fucked up brain. But they chickened out and didn't even make, like, a cool cat boss. Oh, he's got red eyes now.
Oh, he's embracing his demon side. He's
gonna be, like, a bad guy for a sequel to this game that never existed. It's never gonna exist. Why do these cutscenes look so bad?
Oh, now we're getting into Virgil wanting power.
Oh my God.
But remember that Virgil sought power out because of regret over failing to save his mother.
Yeah, oh my God, it's like,
remember?
Oh my fucking God, it's like you like, that's what makes these characters compelling. I just dropped my phone. Is that, like...
One of the... Remember that the real Virgil is a badass right away.
Right.
And then, and it's like, oh, but fuck, all he wants is power. And then later you find out that he wants power because he feels bad for killing his mom, or because he couldn't save Ava.
Right.
But this Virgil's just mad because Dante kicked his ass.
Yeah, there's not like a humanizing element to his, like, desire for power. Virgil...
Look at that! Look at how bad that Dante looks, by the way.
I know.
He looks like the fucking Punisher.
Oh, help me. Oh, it's really bad. I think I'm going crazy. But
it is amazing how much better Virgil looks with his hair like that.
He looks like so much less of an asshole.
He looks like
oh, okay, that's kind of cool. It's like hurling a train at Dante.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just like really like stretching for good points.
Hey, but that actually is a Dante thing, though.
Yeah,
like, that's
I hate public transport.
Yeah,
thing.
crawling out and be like, I hate public transport as he's like bleeding. Like, okay, that's pretty Dante.
That's a Dante thing. This game even though like this Virgil is like so shitty. This game somehow still kind of understands, like, these...
Every so often you'll see, like, a glimpse of, like, oh, that's an actual thing.
Yeah, it's like how these characters really are. Like, oh, congrats, you did it. Like, okay, what was I saying? Right, Virgil and his obsession with power. It's like, born out of really, like... Hold on, I gotta take my headphones out, or my headphones to, like, listen to the audio for this game so I can, like, focus and talk about this. Like, Virgil's, like, obsession with power is born out of, like, a really, like, kind of human, like, a humanizing aspect of his character, where he's like, my mom died, and I'm, like, really, like, I'm dealing with it really poorly, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
it's sympathetic. And so, like, he's being a total asshole about it, but he's being an asshole about it in, like, a really relatable way, like, in the way that, like, a helpless kind of kid, because, like, I think Virgil and Dante are, like, canonically, like, 19 or 20 years old, and so they're kind of reacting to this horrible fucking thing that happened to them in a really relatable way, aka poorly, and, like, 3 is about 3 people reacting really badly to their dead mom. And
basically, yeah. But no. Not here, though.
Not here. This Virgil's just pissed that Dante beat him, and he's obsessed with power for that reason. But, like, fuck.
Virgil's just mad because he can't tell his father about this.
Oh my god.
Just wait until father hears about this, Dante!
And Dante's like, motherfucker, our dad's locked in, like, hell jail or something.
Well, he's like, for one thing, we have the same father. For the other thing, he's dead.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I like also that they established that, like, Sparta in this game isn't dead. He's, like, sealed away forever. So it's, like, really obviously, like, they're trying to set it up for a sequel.
Yeah.
It's never gonna happen. Oh, and we're back in bad cutscene land.
Look at how Frank fucking Castle he is.
I'm so bad. Oh my god, there isn't even a Dante boss fight.
Oh, but look, he got stabbed in the chest, though. So there we go. We did it.
He got
it. He got the one.
We did. Yeah, Dante hasn't been stabbed with his own sword this whole game, has he?
He got in the DLC, though, so it's a real Devil May Cry game.
Oh, I can't believe it. Man, these cutscenes look really bad.
They suck.
It's like every time I think, like, this DLC is doing something kind of interesting and compelling, they cut to these awful cutscenes and just take me right out of it.
This looks like an Image comic.
It does. Oh my god,
like,
it does.
You know, like Spawn or, like, that ilk. Right? Like, look at that Virgil there.
Yeah, it
and
does.
he doesn't he look like an indie, like a dark indie comic?
Yeah. I hate this. It is just, oh my god, this is just a fucking, this is a love triangle.
No, but he killed Kat, so he doesn't care about Kat.
Oh my god, Ava's in it. Of course there's
yeah.
Ava. Ava's like an angel, right? So shouldn't she be able to defend herself?
You would think.
Oh my god. Am I going insane?
Oh, his hair's slicked back. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, never mind.
No, thank god. As long as his hair doesn't stay slicked back, this game is, like tolerable.
Like, okay, also, like, I don't know if you've noticed, like, when he's standing there, like, he's kind of got his head, like, leaned forward, and, like, he's kind of hunched over a bit.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool look, alright? That's,
It's nice. No, because, like, we never get to see, like, Virgil as we know him, like, displaying any kind of weakness. So, like, to get a version of him that does, is like, oh, that's kind of compelling and interesting. But, you know.
So is Ava just dealing with this, like, her whole time in hell? Like,
I think this is just in Virgil's head. I don't think
it probably is.
I think this is all just, like, him just, like, being... I think he's implied to be, like, in hell, and he's kind of being tormented by all the shit he's done, and his own, like...
Yeah.
His own, like, fucking bullshit.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and so, like, this isn't, like, the real Ava. Ava's, like, dead. This is just, like, Virgil's projection of, like, his mom. And again, that could be kind of compelling in, like, a real Devil May Cry. Oh boy, here we go. This is the first time we've ever actually heard Ava talk in any game.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the real Ava.
No, because there's no way Virgil actually killed Dante. Like, that was in his head.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I can't get over how bad these cutscenes look like.
They look so bad.
Like...
Oh, what does this bullshit do? Like, I was always in his shadow. Like, how do you...
What? Where does that even come from? Man, Ava's voice acting is really bad, too. What have you become? Am I going insane?
This is so bad!
It started kind of strong, too! This is such a terrible interpretation of this character.
Yeah!
And I think I'm going insane.
Like, Virgil is entirely motivated by his love for Ava.
Yeah! I'm not crazy, right? Like, that's like a huge part of his, like, character.
This is literally Uncle Ben saying, kill them all, Peter.
Man, the red eye effect is really, like, disconcerting, but not in, like, a good way. I'm sorry,
Wait, are we gonna get, like, a Virgil fight?
Oh
is
my
that
god,
what we're getting?
I hope that's what this is. That would be kind of interesting. Oh, it is! Okay!
It is a Virgil fight!
Hollow Virgil. Okay, cool. Hey, thank God you actually did. This is actually kind of a cool setting, too.
This is a cool boss fight thing.
Hey,
all right,
look
sure.
at this! Okay! Look, they did it! This is a cool setting. It's like, kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the implication is kind of interesting. Oh, check it out! It's like as you beat him more, it turns, like, more, like, gross and muddy and, like...
Yeah!
Yeah!
Okay. We're actually maybe doing a cool thing. But he's gonna go inside the heart and be a monster instead. I don't know.
Maybe not.
What is he doing?
What is
he's in the heart and he's being a monster.
Yeah. But this
now it's back to a duel where it's cool again.
This is kind of, like, interesting, you know? Like, yeah! I don't
Virgil's
hate it.
literally fighting his personal demons.
Yeah! I don't hate it. I think it's kind of a neat idea. I mean, like, the character itself is not compelling, but the concept behind... And then we go right back to these really shitty cutscenes, and it immediately takes my stupid ass out of it. Oh god, why do these cutscenes have to look so... If these are like normal cutscenes, like...
Why are they sometimes, like, really well animated and sometimes, like, not well animated at all?
I don't know. Oh boy, here we go. This is so shitty for, like, writing, though. Oh man, here we go. He's gonna, like, slick back his hair or something.
Yeah.
Just give me, like, a big moment. How dare you do this to my favorite character in Devil May Cry? I'm really offended by this. You know, it's like, Virgil deserved better than this nonsense. Oh boy.
Oh, he's a demon man now.
He's like a big, terrible, scary man. Is he gonna fight Dante or something? Oh no, he's just gonna destroy it, but it's in like these terrible cutscenes.
Did you see for a minute that his health bar appeared and like the HUD appeared in the corner?
Oh no. Oh, he's like corrupted Nello Angelo Virgil now.
Oh, it's Nello Angelo.
Tamim was like, I have seen it. Oh my god, his slicked back spiky hair is really hideous though.
Oh.
It's really
God, that's bad.
Bad looking.
And it's a stand.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is kind of a cool victory lap, I guess, but, like...
Yeah.
It doesn't feel earned.
It doesn't. It doesn't feel like Virgil's been a compelling character. Like, if Virgil had been even slightly more interesting in the main game, then, like, this DLC is called Virgil's Downfall.
Yeah.
So if Virgil had been, like, compelling, then the idea of him going through, like, a really, like mental degradation thing would be, like, interesting, you know what I mean?
Fuck. I mean, it's...
Fuck. I know.
I need, like, tomorrow when I'll have more time to process this, I'll be able to put my words into it, but, like, this is just...
It's shitty. Ah.
This is, like... This is about, as good as the game gets.
And it's
is
bad.
Fucking Virgil's DLC, and it's still not the greatest.
Yeah. Hold up, let this cutscene run real fast, okay? I'm gonna go run to the bathroom in the middle of it. So
well, it's like we got 3 minutes, so just like
yeah.
Just wait a sec. It's literally almost over.
We're almost done.
We're almost made it.
This is really bad. Wait, how much? Man. So is there just not gonna be like a cutscene at the end of this? Because there's only There's only like 3 minutes left. Man, at least Virgil has, like, all of the signifiers of, like, a Virgil playable character with, like, the Ring of Swords and, like, the Spectral Swords and all that shit, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and now we're in cutscene land.
Alright, but this has to be, like,
this is it.
End,
So
right?
is there no, like, final boss? Was it just, like, a
I guess it was just Hollow Virgil.
Is that it? There's no, like, boss for this fucking thing? Oh my god.
And now he's back he's alive again.
Man, these cutscenes look so bad.
They're so bad.
I'm, like, in awe of how terrible these cutscenes look.
Oh, no, shut up, though. Did you hear his voice?
Yeah, it's not good. Wait, let me hear him talk again. Say something else, you piece of shit. Are you gonna say something? Man, why do these cutscenes look so bad?
Here, wait. Oh!
Oh, get it? Because he's like the new head, like, King Dick of Shit Mountain. Is that it?
That's,
we'll never be free from this shitty game! Man, I hate this game. I'm done. Is that
Alright,
it?
now, I think it's over.
Holy shit, it's over! We did it! We survived this whole bullshit nightmare.
We got through Devil May Cry.
I hate it.
The bad one.
Thanks, I really hate it. I think this is worse than 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pop 3 in for a minute to like wash the taste out of my mouth.
As like a palate cleanser, yeah. Okay,
God.
well that was Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry. So yeah.
So that was our cutscene, our let's watch of it.
It sucked. You're not surprised. Yep. I'm not surprised.
No. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing our real Devil May Cry analysis episode for 4 and DmC, and then 5.
So like ultimately, fuck Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry.
Yeah, fuck Devil May Cry. Fuck Tamim.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Good night, everyone.
See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.